Welcome, weary watchers of the night, to the night shift. Welcome, once again, dear viewers, to the night shift. Another chapter as twilight descends upon our city of Ilinon. The museum's corridors once again come to life under flickering torchlight. Our stage is set for our guards, whose duty is not only to protect the priceless artifacts, but to navigate the uncharted territories of the supernatural. In previous episodes, our guards explored the museum, familiarizing themselves with the layout and the artifacts on display. They encountered a fey trickster, arcane anomalies, and the allure of the vault's treasures. Each shift has brought them a little bit closer to the heart of a story that intertwines history with the uncanny, turning this sanctuary of history and knowledge into a realm of unknown. Tonight's our guards return to their watch, their steps echoing the hallowed halls that hold secrets of epochs gone by. As they embark on their third night, we watch as their convictions are tested, and the divide between the mundane and the mystical blur further. As our guards journey deeper into the heart of the museum and the secrets that they hold, they tread a path that may hold the fate of the city in its hands. So sit back, brace yourself, get a snack, and join us to immerse yourself in the tale of the night shift. Let's get started. Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to session 3 of the night shift. So we'll jump straight into it. So this is your third watch tonight, players. As the moonlight seeps through the city, eerie shadows are cast upon the now familiar exhibits. You find yourselves returning for yet another night of watchful vigilance. The heavy wooden doors creaked open, granting you access into dimly lit corridors that now hold both an era of familiarity and mystery. Memory of your previous shift lingers, each encounter and discovery etched in your mind. The famed mischief that you encountered, the unsettling glimpses of doom through arcane portals, the glistening vault of treasures that beckoned you further. You ventured deeper, and the basement shadows seemed to embrace you like long-lost friends. All of these replay in your mind as you step through the doors. This museum, once a place of quiet contemplation, has transformed into a realm of almost uncertainty. As you prepare for your third night, a sense of anticipation lingers in the air. The echoes of silent footsteps resonating within the reverberations of the past and uncertainty of future. With each movement and moment that passes, the boundaries between the mundane and the mysticals blur together, leaving you to wonder what fate has woven for you within the confines of this ancient repository of history.
What the fuck? Good evening. How's everyone? This night shift's gonna fucking kill me.
Sorry to ask the annoying question immediately, GM. Do we know if Rufus, is there a reason that Rufus won't be with us this evening?
Rufus has got promoted to the day shift. We don't talk about Sir Rufus. He's gone to the day shift.
You have got to be kidding me. That flea bag has been promoted.
Well, I think. Well, maybe that, or he has the worms. I'm not sure which one it was. It was hard to understand when he was licking his butt.
Probably the latter, then. I'd be very disappointed otherwise. And I see Pitter-Patter is here.
Yeah, I'm back. So are we, just kind of doing the laps again or breaking stuff?
We sort of break some stuff last time. So those creepy, things like the statue things with the armor. Remember that? We had to beat them up and I had to fix them. And then, what's that guy's name? Padre? Was that him? Padare? Prairie Dog? I don't remember his name.
Padrig.
Padre, was it?
Patrick?
Yeah, that's it.
think it was Patrick. Pretty sure it's Patrick. It sounds like anyway. He was pretty creepy, and I think Rufus let him out.
Oh,
Oh, that was the Fey gentleman we found in the nature room with all the bright lights and the sad tree.
Yeah, we went to the top floor. There was a nature spirit, and it seemed pretty locked up. And he was quite happy, but he kept on asking us to release him. We thought that was a bad idea. Rufus didn't think it was a bad idea.
Yes, we couldn't even get him to show us where Reginald is.
Oh.
That would have been nice. Maybe he could have helped.
Towards the end of the night, he disappeared, and we encountered some strange happenings around. We thought it might have been him, but it wasn't entirely conclusive, to be honest with you.
No, yes.
Good to have you back, Pitter Patter.
Thanks. I think it's good to be back. It'll be fun.
Oh yes, Metagideon, did you have any luck with the container?
I do believe I did. Yes, I believe at the end of the last session I did solve that, didn't I? Yeah. I pull it from my code. I'm assuming I've brought it to tonight's night shift, and I believe it was a tube, wasn't it, Lauren?
Metal tube.
Pop
With
it open.
No opening.
No opening though.
What
but I solved it.
we saw. Yeah.
Oh. How do we access this? Looking at it, of course, Merigideon is. How does he interact with it? I suppose.
So there is a certain set of circumstances that have to happen around the container for it to activate, and you would know what that is based on the time that you spent with it.
That's right. Okay. I want to say.
Let me see if I can. I'll find it again and send it to you.
Sorry.
Homework.
That's okay. You have one job, Gideon. You're very smart. You know lots of stuff to read. Yeah, Levens was going to read it, but
Was it in the
said
Warren world? Oh no! Or did you send
that
it?
was a sentence.
Sent just to you. So this is the thing only you know.
Oh no, I've got it. Thank you. Yeah.
You got it. Cool.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Oh, cool.
Yes, it appears to be a sort of phylactery of sorts.
I run the prophylactic.
No, and he's sort of toying with it in his fingers as he's looking around, and
I believe, if utilized correctly, I can contain and suppress volatile magic. Should be quite useful. Should we endanger or encounter rather any ongoings that are well beyond our magical prowess.
Does it only work once?
Fascinating question. I don't know. Let's find out.
You're
Very
talking
well.
sort of like that that staff and whatnot we came across the other night.
Gideon's eyes light up at that.
No, we did not talk about the stuff.
Oh, Pitter Patter, we
Oh,
found the
just-
most wondrous stuff.
Yeah, just saying, you
Where
know,
is
if
it?
there's anything beyond our means.
Yes, indeed. Well, the stuff, it's in some sort of treasury room, a vault of sorts. It should be.
We're not going back there. We're not going back there.
Why?
You dressed up
Oh,
in the
course
fancy clothes and the dancing. Yes, you're not going back there.
absolutely not.
No,
We are on
not at
business.
all.
Definitely not.
What possible reason could we have to go back up there?
Not at all, I'd say.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I haven't seen it, so
Pitter Patter hasn't seen
I,
it there. That is
I
a good
feel
point.
like
Probably for the best.
Okay, we should probably
I
just,
mean,
keep on walking around. Yeah, it's part of the making sure the doors are locked and that sort of stuff. So, we could probably see it, but Mary Gideon, no, touch the stuff.
I know, I will not touch.
all right. Yeah, let's go for a wander then, I suppose. Do our thing.
Hey, Patrick. Call
As
it
a side
Patrick.
note, Laura, I think I might be in basement view. I don't know if everyone's on the ground floor, but I can see the basement.
Oh, okay.
I'm on the ground floor.
Everyone should be
Oh.
here. Let me. Who's
Wait, I
there?
was in the basement. Now I can see the ground floor. I had like options up the top to swap between.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you can click on them and change?
I just
not.
clicked ground floor, yeah.
There you go.
How do I
Sweet.
move
Awesome.
the screen again? I've
Winning.
forgotten how.
I right click drag.
Right click, drag. Why is it not working?
What do you mean, like move around, like you move your screen?
Yeah, like change, because I can only see like one corner, even though it's zoomed out.
Should
So-
be right click drag.
Oh, there we go. Got it. I don't know why that didn't work before. Oh, good. Thank you.
Magic. Okay, we're gonna go do the walk around, or what are we doing?
Yes, I'm already way ahead of you.
Gideon, as per his little ritual, will just touch the oaken tree fountain in the middle here and make sure all is well with the tree. If he can sense anything or can't sense anything.
Touching the tree in the middle. Just make a general nature check for me.
Oh, don't mind if I does. Oh, I'm proficient. And I'm not very good at this.
As you run your fingertips over the gnarled wood of the base of this kind of gigantic hollowed out tree, you don't sense anything untoward or kind of anything noticeable.
Hmm. Very good.
And as he's doing that, Pitter Patter's gonna like scurry up. Do you think we can go to the room maybe later?
Is
The
Pitter-Patter talking to
treasury?
me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Mary Gideon's like has this kind of like very overly enthusiastic, which is saying a lot given his personality. He just like sort of like humming almost. Well, we'll see. Yeah, if we can, I'd love to show you Pitter Patter, but yes, I would love to go. But it's really up to Carol.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay,
you able
is
to-
the room cold? Is the room colder? Is it normal? A little bit freaky with the cold happening all the time.
It does feel cool in the room. Nothing chilling, nothing that kind of is immediately noticeable, but it does feel a couple of degrees cooler than what it is outside.
Okay. Shit lemons, I've got all this bloody bacon in my pocket.
I mean, yeah, me too, but why are you bragging?
I don't want the bacon in the pocket. I'm a rabbit. I don't eat the bacon.
Well, I mean, I'll happily take it off your hands. No problem.
Okay, sounds a bit weird. Here you go. This is from Rufus. That's his chew toy. No, I'll keep the chew toy. He come back later. Okay. Where are we gonna go, guys? Which we check out this level or go? What are we doing?
Is there anywhere we haven't been already?
We've been everywhere.
You have the map, don't you?
I have
hope
a
so.
set of maps, even better. I do believe we have visited everywhere. Let me consult them. Oh yes. Yes, interesting, very interesting. Oh yes. I believe we have. Yes.
Oh, there was also that other funny. Remember that funny room that had the portals and shit, and you put your head stuff through it?
Yes, that was quite fascinating. I'd love to go back and have another poke around there, perhaps. It seemed very unusual amongst the other, sort of displays, you could say.
Okay, I'm just gonna go check the doors, make sure the doors are locked.
I was just going to ask Grace, are you able to move Pitter Patter? Or not?
Oh. Where is she?
down in the bottom. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, she blends in. I can't see.
there you go.
Oh, yeah, she's been. There we go. That's better.
I just wasn't sure.
No, that's all good.
Okay, so door is locked. Yes, good. We're checking every room, or we're just gonna go around, guys, make sure the doors are locked. What are we doing this evening?
We should investigate every room. We are still trying to find Reginald.
In this room, I am watching Pitter Patter very closely.
She's just walking around and like copying like any poses of like any statues and stuff. She like holds it for like 5 seconds and moves to the next one.
Lemons is gonna sort of not sneak away from the group, but sort of just mosey over quietly to the far end and take a peek at the damage on that thing and see if anything's been changed, fixed up, or anything. The far statue.
Make just a general perception check for me.
Okie dokie. General perception. 16.
Looking at where the damage was that was inflicted a couple of nights ago, you can see that it looks to have been repaired, and you can see that there's like new stonework where those gouges have been marked out. So you can definitely see where the damage was and that it's been repaired. It doesn't quite blend in. It's kind of like older stone and then like kind of like newer, like almost like paste cement. So it looks a little bit different, like texture and color wise.
Okay.
Just
Gideon, where do we want to go? Let you lead.
You know what? Let's go back to Reginald's office and just perchance, maybe we missed something. Let's go through. I believe his office was down this way. Yes. Let me consult my maps. Yes.
Okay. Unlock the door.
Oh.
Keep unlocking.
Yes. Nothing of importance here?
So as you walk through, you do notice that one of these tables has a like a paper on top.
Ooh.
So this one here.
Oh, yeah. Mary Gideon immediately, ADHD, picks it up.
Oh, yes. Oh, interesting.
I will send you what it says.
Oh, yes. I shall partake of this paper.
Do you do it stealthily or just like, paper?
Oh, no. He's not very much not a stealthy character, even if he wants to be. He's very much he's just like, yes.
Is he gonna like mouth the words as he reads it?
Oh, yeah, no, he'll just like
Sounds it
audibly
out.
read it out too, yeah. Which I shall read it out when it comes through. Here.
Peter Patter, have a drink of water.
She's
Gonna
probably
go
not
back to the
feeling
fountain.
well.
And some pocket bacon. It just keeps on coming.
Disappearance continues to baffle investigators. The disappearance of Reginald DaCosta IV, esteemed curator of the Elenon Museum, left investigators perplexed as they struggle to unearth new leads in the case. DaCosta, known for his passion for historical artifacts and dedication to preserving the city's rich heritage, was last seen in the museum premises weeks ago. As we're about to know a deepening mystery, Inspector Amelia Forrester, who led the investigation, expressed her frustration at the lack of progress, pursuing all angles and leaving no stone unturned, but the trail has gone cold. There's been no communication from Mr. DaCosta, and we've had no reason to believe this is not a voluntary disappearance. As the investigation continues, many are left to wonder what could have transpired within museum walls and whether any new development would bring the truth to light. Oh, I found a little flyer about Reginald's disappearance.
Does it say anything we didn't already know?
No, it's all just hogwash, really.
Okay. Glad we read it.
But that was so very informative.
Let's go down this way, down here.
So we still kind of like are we looking for him? Is he just, going on like holiday?
Don't think he's on holiday.
If
I don't
he's
think
on-
he's on holiday, no. Now, there has been some strange occurrences in the museum, so I do suspect that something is afoot, or perhaps a feather, or what do you grow, Cal? Is it fur or feathers?
He's got fur.
That would be fur. Pretty fur.
Oh,
it's-
something a fur, even. Mm.
Yeah, I always thought hares had hair, not fur, but fair enough.
That's pretty funny, Lemons. That would be pretty funny. Lemons, yes. I've never heard that
Whoa.
one before.
Oh, that was a joke. Oh, good one, Lemons. I was considering the fact that of the conundrum. of being
How
called
long
hair.
how long is another hair on my back? Yeah, how long is the hair on my back? About 2 seconds. Yes, that's right. Yeah. Pretty funny.
Yeah, I was
Wasn't-
definitely joking, for sure. Absolutely. Ha 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 ha.
Wait, is this where his office was? I cannot remember.
I believe it
think
was
so.
this door. Was it
Ah.
not?
Yeah, sure. Let's.
What was
I
the
don't
last
remember.
one? Yeah.
Actually, you know what?
In we go.
We require Cal's keys.
Yeah, he's trying to open this door. These don't fucking work. There we go.
Ah, the office. Anything new of importance to see? Hmm.
But I roll a perception, have a look at the room.
Yeah, roll
I'm gonna
a
let-
perception. And Mary, roll an insight check.
Oh, don't
gonna-
mind if
Natural
I do.
20.
Hey!
Let's roll. Natural 20 for a 29.
Jesus. I got another 10. Wow, my dice hate me tonight. This is because I was
That
late,
was a
isn't
pretty
it?
good dice.
I'm gonna like tap across like the floorboards and like skirting boards and stuff to see if there's anything that's different or out of place.
Make an investigation check for me.
Mary Gideon will sit there in.
So looking around the room, Mary, you don't see anything that looks different or unusual. Everything looks to be exactly how it was left. Even the half-drunk cups that were on the kind of mahogany desk are still there. And you can see it's starting to get that kind of that grey foam on the top of it, and it's like congealing where that liquid is. Doc, you notice as you're looking around that the taxidermied heads on the wall on the western side above where the chairs are, their eyes are gone.
Okay, guys. The eyes on the taxidermy heads are gone. Have a look.
What did you roll, Peter?
19.
Around the room, as you're kind of stepping, there are a few floorboards that kind of creak and groan as you go, primarily kind of in this area, but it just seems to be age, and it's kind of like warped, and you can see where they're kind of like bending a little bit.
Okay.
Can I check like just the heads themselves and the wall they're attached to, just to see if there's anything unusual about them?
Sure, are you looking at it or
Probably touching too.
touching? Make an investigation check for me.
I'm gonna sit back on the table and just look at them. The eyes are missing.
No.
That's not normal.
A fool.
What, the eyes always missing?
Doesn't
No,
look
they
to
were not.
be
They were here last time. They were
anything
dead last time.
unusual about it apart from the eyes being missing, which you realize you wouldn't have even noticed unless Cal had pointed it out.
Put your fingers in. No, don't put your fingers in. That's a bad idea.
Don't. No, I wouldn't touch them.
From my memory, perhaps nature or history, would I know of these animals' eyes being specific to any kind of ritual?
Nothing
work money.
strikes you as any significance to it. It's weird, definitely, and it may seem a little bit malicious, to gouge something's eyes out, dead or not. but there's no real significance behind it that you can glean.
Hmm.
Do you think it's like a message?
Don't look here.
Maybe.
Got my eyes on you.
Hmm? I was thinking like I'll kill you, but I like yours more. That's kind of more specific, you know?
Hmm. Well, let us make haste to the next floor. Perhaps we will find these missing eyes.
Okay.
Perhaps seeing if
Hmm.
Pedro has returned.
Lemons is just sort of standing at the back, staring at this thing for a while. Does this look familiar to anything he's seen before? The removal of eyes from anything, paintings, statues, things of that nature.
Make a history check for me.
Okie dokie. He's 22.
Ooh, pretty good.
I'm gonna send you a whisper.
Ooh.
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 Sharok with the whisper secrets.
The whispers of the night shift.
Sorry about that. That was me. It's a toot sweet. Did it look like that? Can I have a look at where the eyes were in, TM, and just see how it would look at them, see if they were scraped out, dug out, plucked out, or just, grabbed? Like,
You are gonna have to
marks
pull
or-
them off the wall because they're quite high up. They're like 7.5 feet up, so you are gonna have to take them off the wall if you're gonna investigate further in that way.
Hey, Lemons, come sit. Can I move a chair over and stand up and have a look on it? Because I'm 6 and a bit foot tall.
Yeah, you can move the chair over.
Yeah, moves the chair over, stand on it, have a look.
Just remember to put it back in its place before we leave.
Yeah. Not
Can't you
so
just
good.
jump?
Yeah, but then you just hang in. You can't just float. Like hop and fall down, hop, fall down. It doesn't work. You're just looking for scratch marks or
Make an
That's
investigation check for me.
a 7.
As you look around the eyes and you peer in, you see the dark holes where they were left. Doesn't seem to be anything kind of around them. There's no scarring, no marks that you can see on the fur or the skin of the beasts. Nothing that you can glean from that. This looks to be
Put his,
like they've
put
been
his
plucked
finger
out.
like this. Put his finger in like this so nobody sees. Ah! The finger. Ah, don't put your finger in it. Sleight of hand,
Put
That's
another
pretty
finger in.
23. Looks like his finger's been taken off. Ah, shit! Don't put your finger in
Narragan's
that.
like,
Research.
Do it again.
Oh, I have to come back. Oh, lucky that's magic. Thanks, Mergidian.
big owl eyes are like peering over your hand.
How did you grow your fingers back so quickly?
It's magic.
Oh, not any magic I know of. Maybe a prestidigitation. Did not realize you were magical.
Suppose little sparkles come across his fingers.
Ah, very good. In my wanderings, we have been looking for a suspect of the disappearance. The flyer, and he waves it around. They're talking as if it's a voluntary disappearance. What if it is? Perhaps Reginald did go and leave randomly.
No, because we were told that he didn't leave
Perhaps.
randomly, but
But there's nothing that says that.
yeah, but that's propaganda. That's not the real truth. Don't
What is
listen
the
to that
real
stuff.
truth?
I got
His
a.
sister.
He was getting old. He was a funny guy, old, and realistically, I think that his levels of intelligence and running through, he was going to get replaced anyway.
Surely Reginald was brilliant. For as long as I've known him and worked here, he's been brilliant. There must be a reason.
Pretty sure Adelaide said that she was going to take his job because he was pretty incompetent.
Have we ever seen? Is there no way we can contact Adelaide to come in for the night shift? I feel like we should question her.
Oh shit, no, she's not going to come in. She's sleeping all the time in the nighttime, goes out partying. She doesn't want to come in. That's why she pays us the big bucks. Did you not see the note she wrote? Like, you know, a statue gets smashed, not looking at anybody, Peter Patter, that wasn't you. And, like, she writes this ugly note. Hey, don't smash this shit, you know?
Night shift, I believe, is well above her pay grade.
Hello?
Below the pay grade?
Yes. Below.
Can
Other
anyone
way.
Other way.
like contact Reginald? Like to see if he's okay? Like be like, hey, like, you know, worried about you, just checking in.
I believe the
Are you on a
investigator
holiday?
has done that.
Nobody has magic who can do that?
No, I can't do magic like that.
Hmm.
Yeah, no, I got some tricks up my sleeve, but nothing like that.
I mean, I feel like maybe the investigators probably should have done something like that anyway. So
It sounds like they have on the note. They said there has been no form of communication. So, in any case, we shouldn't stand in his office all night. Let's perhaps move along.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah. Put the
We're
chair
running
back.
out of nights and running out of leads. We need to be swift in our investigation. I would think.
Absolutely. Let's head out.
I'll put the chair back. Go out the door. Come out the door. I'm going to lock it.
Yeah, coming.
Make
I'm
sure
on my way
everything
out.
is right.
Oh,
You know where we haven't been in a while?
Down the stairs.
the treasure room.
No.
I mean, yes, but also
Downstairs was all that fucked up shit. Remember last time? The bodies and the torture room. And that,
Storage.
that's
the snake room as well, with the big serpent in the water and the koi fish.
yeah. That one looks interesting.
We didn't end up finishing going through all those rooms.
Yes, perhaps we should. That is on this level, I believe.
Down the stairs.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean downstairs? Yes, I mean, we should at least look down as well.
Okay.
I think there was only the one downstairs, but yeah. And as people start heading down, which it looks like I'm guessing is happening.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah. Lemons is gonna just very carefully tap Cal on the shoulder and gesture to be like, "Hey, let's just linger back a couple feet."
Okay.
Let
yeah,
me
I just-
leave the room. Okay, I got it. It's fine.
Peter Patter! Come out the room.
This is kind of funny just seeing him.
Hey, Cal, you notice Pitter Patter's gone missing just 10 feet away. Let me out!
Breaking another. Don't hit the
Never
statue.
mind.
Don't hit the
It's to my
statue.
left.
Don't.
Flapping wings in the room. Like, did someone leave pigeons in there?
So Lemons is going to sort of pull Cal back a little bit and then just quietly sort of, "Hey, Cal, you recall by chance if those trophies in his office, they had sparkly eyes, if you catch my drift? You know, not the usual, something gem-like."
Oh, they had yes, they probably were a bit sparkly. We were more looking about to open the desk and something, so they could have, they could have been sparkly.
Yeah, all right. Because looking at that, it had me thinking about, you know, the big snake out there and whatnot, and looks to me like someone might have nabbed them out, you know, for a bit of extra coin. I'd keep an eye out on everyone, just to let you know.
Well, they could have taken them and put them in the snake.
I mean, maybe. Yeah.
If I was going to steal something, I would take
Just
it out.
letting you know, mate.
If I take it out, you don't take it with you the first day. You take it when everyone forgets about it. That's how I would do it if I was a thief. That's just just thinking that way.
Lemon's just sort of like squints a little, looking at him, like, "Oh yeah, good to know, mate." Well, And off he
Let's go
goes.
downstairs. Yeah, go downstairs. Thank you. I'm not sure what to do with it. Thinking. Hello, the door shut. You can see. Thank you.
Nope.
Oh, this long hallway. I never came down here.
Yeah, we did. We opened it. This has got the taxidermy, isn't it?
Mary
Yes,
Gideon
I-
was too busy
I s-
looking at the pouch. Well,
Yes, the little doohickey, I've come to call it.
the doohickey.
Yes.
The
Very strange.
prophylactic.
A prophylactic.
So that's what you called it, wasn't it? You called it prophylactic?
Oh, it has a phylactery kind of nature about it.
Yeah, prophylactic. Pretty sure that's what he says.
Yeah.
So where is everyone gone? Hello?
Over this way.
Yeah,
Cal.
down here.
I zoomed out on the map. Yeah, can't find anyone. I found Mary Gideon.
Do you want to open this door, please,
There
Cal?
we go.
Okay, let's open the door.
Because this
Hello,
is where we
open.
did not get to
Which one are you
finish.
opening?
The one on the right. Yeah.
Open!
Yeah.
Open close, open close.
Oh, I've never
Close, I like
seen
it.
this one. Let's explore all three.
What did the sign? Are there signs on the doors? I can't
There were
remember.
signs on the door. Yeah.
So there is a sign on this door that says authorized entry only. The other two don't have a sign on them.
But we
And
went.
and the one over this side also has a sign on it that says do not enter without express permission from museum curator. Authorized entry only.
Okay,
I'm
so
like,
we open this door then. The one that says
why
don't open, we should open that one.
This is
Oh,
the
yes.
only one we didn't go through last time we were here, I believe.
Okay, we open this one. Authorized entry only. Oh, here we go. Oh,
Oh, what is some kind of library with
I
a
can't
chair?
see anything.
can't see. It's so dark.
Does anyone have
Uh,
light or a light switch?
I believe I have a
Light-
spell
light-
for that.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Oh, thank you.
I have a lantern, you know.
An old library. Why, of course, would you? Oh, a records room. Perhaps this is.
I just want to check the vibes.
Yeah, can I also history
yeah.
check this room?
Perception check.
Give me
Are
a
we
few
being
seconds.
followed? Do I feel creepy or spooky?
Inside on the
Is there weird music playing in Peter's head?
room. Always.
Constantly, yes.
I was just
Looking at-
updating Cal's
Thank you.
thing for his lantern.
Nice.
Sorry,
Yes.
what were there questions? Sorry.
Perchance DM an advantage history check of this room.
Perception check.
With an
on the
11.
space. Oh, you're doing pretty good.
You need
What
to
is going
use
on?
different.
You need the real
system.
dice. You need the real dice.
Yeah.
Maybe I should get switch to real dice. I'm like,
You
family's
should, yes,
punishing me
correct.
every
I
game.
just wanted to check the vibes.
Yeah.
Vibe check.
I'm with Peter. I'm
Vibe
with Peter.
check.
I'm doing. Can I do a vibe check? Is that perception or is that like you know,
I feel like it's inside.
Yeah, insight.
inside check the
I'm
room?
specifically
Inside
checking
the
for
room.
like, do
You're
I
like-
feel like someone?
Yeah, you're more like inciting
watching
yourself almost.
Yeah.
It's kind of like how am I feeling in this moment? Like what is my spatial awareness? You're kind of like,
Mhm.
yeah, the inside checks.
Yeah. Yeah.
So with an 11, Mary, you know that this room is used for archival purposes. So lots of kind of rare texts made, like, you know, mainly are in this room. And then this is what's used to kind of like stabilize them, make copies of the text and research them in a kind of controlled environment.
Could I perhaps search for any records pertaining to disappearances in the past, specifically to curators, guests, anything like that?
So all of the books are kept behind like locked glass cabinets
Ah,
in here. So all of the
I-
records are locked away.
can we unlock them with
I
our
don't
keys?
know. Can you?
Cal,
I don't think I have those keys. Not this one, not this one. Not this. Do I have the keys, DM? Didn't think so. They don't look like the huge little locks, big keys.
So you would know, Cal and Mary, that the person who carries the keys is obviously Adelaide, and there's also another person who works here during the day, and his name is Albert Bertie Bodringle.
Oh, I love Bertie.
do we know where he lives?
You never asked him where he lives. You never really had a relationship with him, but you
he
do know
doesn't-
that he is like an elderly human who is in charge of like the records and like the law keeping and things like that for the museum.
Does
Imagine
he
we
have
just
an
go pay him
office?
a visit and just
Does he
like,
have an office though?
No, he does not have an office. This is almost his office.
Oh,
Just imagine Mary just appearing in his window. Bernie! Need your keys.
Gives him a heart attack. He's dead.
eyes like
He's like
like
90 years old.
Oh, damn
You should
it.
open the window more. I'm flying in. Sorry.
One does wonder, Sacred Flame, question mark? Oh, wait, that would burn them too. Never mind.
Using
When-
perception, are any of the... Does it look like there's one that's been opened a lot more or handled a lot more or put away quickly or something like that? That's what I'm looking for.
Just quickly, Peter, what did you roll for your insight check?
17.
You get the feeling as you're standing here, the quietness of the museum as you guys have been walking through. There's a certain fog in your brain that you can't quite push through. It's almost like as you're trying to remember things, it's almost like they're disappearing as you're trying to latch onto them. And the feathers at the crest of your neck kind of perk up a little bit. You get this strange sensation that you're being watched.
Interesting. She is very
Terrifying.
excited by the books in front of her, like as she starts to realize that there's all this like knowledge and stories in front of her. So then she's kind of caught between her weird feeling and her excited feeling. I'm going to sidle up to Valentina. Do you get the feeling that we're being watched at the moment?
you mean other than you watching me?
Yeah, I mean all of us watching each other, but like creepier.
Hmm. Can I do an insight check to see if I have the same feeling?
It's coming from everywhere.
It's very odd. Laura?
2 seconds.
Here.
On that note, lemons.
Yeah,
do
mate.
you have a pick and a little doohickey to pick locks, perchance?
Oh, for sure, mate. What do you ask?
Mary like turns without moving his body, his head just like out swivels around at the records and then flicks back.
Oh well,
Oh, yeah, mate, but Lemons just knocks on the door next to where it says the unauthorized entrance.
right. But
I don't know what you want me to do, mate.
perchance if we find records that allude to a previous disappearance, we might find evidence or clues.
What was that? Did you hear that? Did you hear
Alright.
that crash? Did you
Point
hear
at the
that crash?
shelf.
What's that crash? Did you hear the crash?
What crash?
There was a crash, as if something was... It was like somebody beating up a statue is what it sounded like. A big
I-
crash.
Peter's just
Let's
gonna
put that
hold
on
up
it now,
her
yep.
thieves'
Right.
tools.
Oh, Peter, you do as well.
Laura, do you want me to
I do
roll
as well.
a insight check as well to see if Valentina feels like she's being watched?
Sure.
Because Pitt asked.
As Peter raises her thieves' tools,
18.
Barrett pulls up his hammer.
No, don't crack the glass. We get in trouble. You lose your money again.
So as you're standing there, Valentina, you feel almost as you kind of look inwards into yourself and how you're feeling, you almost perceptibly feel the temperature of the room drop around you. Like as you're standing there, it almost feels like you've stepped into like an ice room, almost like as you stand there, and you feel the goosebumps all over your skin, and you feel something. You have a feeling like there's someone standing behind you.
Do you feel it too? Is it
Valentina's
me,
just
right?
gonna turn around so quick and try and get like, who's there? I felt them. I felt someone there. Did you see them?
No.
No, we didn't see
no.
anybody.
I swear there was someone there. Definitely being watched. It is colder in here.
There's something weird.
There's something moving around upstairs too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ahead. Wonder if it's
Hmm.
Patrick again. Patrick.
Something's definitely, yeah. Something's going on. It's weird, really weird. Just gonna like look at Mary Gideon, like raise my eyebrows, and just like slyly be like, yeah, just yeah, weird stuff's going on here.
Probably the snakes in the head. You know, Lemons. It's probably the snakes.
Mary Gideon is looking back at Lemons and just like, it's just monkey clapping.
It's worms, Cal.
The
Cal,
worms!
it's worms, all right? Don't mock the idea, right? It's worms.
Lemons hears in his head in a creepy as fuck voice is like, "There's always the worms looking."
Wait, so you didn't feel it get colder in here?
I mean, yeah, it's kind of been cold, like, since we started. I'm definitely getting the feeling that we're being watched. Did the Fae say something? Like, would it be the Fae
It
watching
could be.
us?
We never found him again, and we should because he has much knowledge of this place. So perhaps we pay him a visit.
He's everywhere now. He got out. I'm calling him every time I come in the room. Patrick, where are you?
Hmm.
Would he
Yeah,
respond?
maybe if you offer them a deal.
Would he? Yeah.
Hey, Padre, you want to make a deal? Yeah, well,
Don't hear
fuck you
anything?
two, all right.
Okay.
Well, we've Cal heard something upstairs. Perhaps I'm really intent on searching these records. Ting ting, holding hammer.
Don't
Let's-
hit it. Don't break it. No, don't.
Perhaps
Okay.
because I can mend. Could I mend? Could I mend this glass with my mending spell?
Depending on how it was shattered, it's kind of like it's like a 5-foot square that you can mend. But make an intelligence check for me.
Oh yeah, I get to break things.
Do you think
Potential.
there would be like an alarm system if I were to pick the lock?
There are lots of locks, I think.
16. Yay! I rolled okay-ish.
So knowing what's in this room, it is some of the oldest historical records on this continent, potentially the world.
Mhm.
You have a feeling it wouldn't just be kept behind, a couple of locked doors and some glass. You are under the impression that there would be significant barriers and charms surrounding this content
That's
so
fair.
that people couldn't do what you're thinking of doing and just kind of break in and start leafing through whatever it is.
Hmm.
Okay, let's go.
But if you want to try and smash it, then
To the Nox noise.
Come on, guys, let's go check out whatever the noise was.
Where did you
Peter's
hear
gonna
it?
like linger, like real slow. She don't want to say goodbye to
Oh,
the
no.
I'm
books.
gonna lock the door. I'm gonna lock the door. You better come out.
Lock Peter back inside.
No, I don't.
No, don't lock anyone in a room alone. I don't like this.
You did that to yourself.
Oh, I did, and it was terrifying.
It was a sphinx, wasn't it?
It was for children.
Yeah. Well,
okay.
I am.
Does the feeling of being watched follow us through like the hallway, or was it specific to that room?
Now, as you're walking, the feeling doesn't fade.
Ooh.
I'm just looking around.
So, Cal, where was this sound you heard?
Upstairs, it's like something being knocked over. It's like, I got these big ass ears and they pretty sensitive.
You heard it down here. Must be loud.
Yeah, probably the statue room. I'm thinking, I don't know. Let's go. Coming, Peter. Let's go. Yeah, lock the door.
Let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
Stairs. Meow.
Wait a minute, Gideon. You can't open the doors that I've locked. Probably left
Scurrying
them
away.
open.
I'm a little scamp with my little owl feet.
Closely followed by crow feet.
And bird feet are apparently superior.
Yeah.
The bird stampede.
Is that everyone?
Two
Okay,
birds
lock
just.
the- Come through.
We're going
You
on an
come through.
adventure.
Lemons.
Followed closely by Valentina
I,
in like chainmail. So,
Lemons, are you through to the
Lemons,
door?
No, Lemons had a technical difficulty and went back into the room.
Okay.
Pressing any
Okay,
buttons.
go. Come on through. Come on, Lemons. Jeez.
Lemon's just like, no.
Lemons, I figured it out. If you like turn the door handle, the door opens.
He just wanted some time to eat the bacon
I just
by himself.
it took me a minute before and I figured it out.
No, I appreciate it. Thank you for the tip.
You're welcome.
Sharing
Anytime.
wisdom.
Is there anything that's been knocked down in this room, DM?
Where- Oh, there.
Doesn't look like anything's been knocked down.
Ascend.
Okay, let's keep on looking. There was a noise. I don't remember where, but it's upstairs somewhere.
Oh, should
Are we
we?
going this
Was
way?
it on this level? Do you know, Cal?
No, I don't. I don't think that I could work out which level it was.
How far away
okay.
can you hear?
I can hear birds farting. It's probably just me, Gideon.
I was just
That's
thinking we
probably-
could like narrow it down. Like if you really couldn't hear like top floor, then you just kind of rule that out,
Yeah, I don't know if it was top floor or not. I don't think I could pinpoint it exactly, stone and everything. But there was definitely a big noise. Something big fell.
Sphinx, or perhaps a tree.
Well,
Okay, wait, go.
there was that creepy shit that happened in the big snake room. I mean, what's not
Oh,
to say
I
that
think
more
the snake room.
shit's
Yeah,
going
yeah, yeah,
on
let's
That's
go there,
over.
let's
That's
go
over
there.
this way. Oh, over
Where's
that
the
way. We
snake room?
can
You
go
have
both.
the map.
It's
Where we going,
this way.
this
Follow me.
Where are you?
I am by the eastern staircase in the north. I shout.
Which way is
Eastern
north?
staircase in the north.
Okay, it's still all locked. It's gone dark again.
You need dark vision, my friend.
I do need dark vision.
We
I
could
don't
go.
have dark vision. I got to get the lantern.
I cannot
Help.
take this action while the game is currently paused. Oh, I don't know why I said that.
Mary Gideon, are you okay?
It's like really meta.
Must be somewhere.
We could just go back through the room with the big tree.
You could go this way as well. Aha. No, wait. Aha. No, wait.
We're going up or through the door?
Through the door.
Through the door, okay.
Huzzah. Through this door.
Lemons, are you coming? I don't know where you are.
He's already come.
He's
I'm
he's
here.
already
That's
been
all.
gone, man.
It's because you don't have light. There you go. Your light.
I need light. Yeah.
Please don't leave us in the dark, Cal.
I mean, do you want me to make myself more visible? Will that help?
No, that's all good.
Yeah, I keep
Alright.
forgetting I can cast light as well. I just cast light
Yeah.
on my allies.
Yeah.
Everyone lights up like fireflies.
Not quite right. Cannot move. Oh yeah, now I can move again.
Yes,
Huzzah.
Mary has run off.
I'm a fast little bugger.
He wants to get stuck in a room by himself again.
Oh, I so do. I want to solve the mysteries of my good friend Reginald.
I went
Oh,
too far.
Pitter Patter is this one, yes.
Okay, babe.
Let me in! Let me in!
This guy here. Okay. Okay, as I walk into the room,
I think
anything different? Looking for perception, memory, that sort of thing. I'm just.
perception as well.
Two of you
Yeah,
can make
Lemons
a
is
perception roll.
immediately looking at the
Ooh,
statue.
who's got really good perception?
A little bit good here.
I got +3.
Oh, decent. I got +7.
No.
Oh, okay, you two
I
go.
have +9. For a 22.
Oof.
Peter is also just constantly looking for the source of the feeling that she's being watched
Mhm.
at all times now until that feeling just goes away. Ooh, 24.
As you step into the room, the first thing that you notice is that there is a puddle of water here that looks as though it's kind of brimmed over, and there's also a dead koi fish in the middle of the puddle. You also notice that there are what look to be, there's like a trail of water leading back through the room that you came through from here.
Mm. Does
Someone
it go
has
like
murdered a
out the
koi
door?
fish.
The most likely suspect, I would imagine, would be the cat.
Oh,
They like
Does the
fish,
trail
right?
of water go out the door or does it stay in the room?
It leads back out.
We follow it. Yes or no?
I will follow.
I'm just gonna take a second to look in at the other koi fish. Do they look like they want to jump or like panicked or are they just swimming like
Yeah, they're just swimming
having a great
around
day?
lazily.
The snake
I'm
statue,
concerned
does
that
it
their
have
friend has been murdered.
snake statue? Does it have eyes in it?
God, Rufus isn't with us. You'd be like a Zoidberg dude to that fish.
Is the fish dead? Is the koi dead? If not, I'll put it back in the water.
Not moving.
Ooh, I'm gonna come and quickly cast healing on it.
CPR.
yeah.
Out
Just
of
sucking up
character,
water from the pond and then just go.
out of character moment. There's
Like
actually
a balloon.
There's a friend of mine who actually is an anaesthetist for goldfish. That's what he actually does.
What a
There
niche
you go.
profession.
And,
There you go.
I
And we
cast
both
healing
never-
on it.
You cast healing on the fish. You see the scales are awash with like a magical golden glow, but the fish does not move.
pick it up and put it in the water because fish out of water.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thanks. Yep. I let Cal.
Okay,
Back in the
come on,
water.
fishy. In the water, fishy. Come on, fishy.
Is it
Just
swimming?
floats on the top and slowly just starts
That's how they
sinking.
sleep. That's how they sleep. That's how they sleep. Don't worry, I'm pretty sure that's how they sleep.
I'm like just trying to cast mending on it. It's just over and over again.
Ending on the beach.
Little fishy, come on.
Please, no.
Lemons uses Mage Hand to like gently grab the fish and like move it like it's swimming in the water.
Have you not heard of zombies? Like,
Meanwhile,
is this how
Peter's
you
like-
get zombies? Zombie fish.
Interrogating with his like crazy eyes. It's like,
Oh, that's right. I need necromancy. No, I'm kidding.
So
Peter's like halfway down the hallway trying to follow the water.
Did the water go up or down? The
Goes
trail
up.
goes up where we came
Up.
from.
Back where we
Yep.
came from.
as I'm walking past, I'm going to prestidigitate
Just
the water
before-
out because, like, this is part of our payment. We need to make sure that the place looks clean and tidy. So get the water out so they don't blame us. Sorry, little fishy.
Through most of that as well, Lemons was just looking at the statue. Is there any noticeable difference?
The ruby eyes that were in the head of the serpent are gone. And you also
I
notice that
grab Cal
last
by the
time,
shoulder as he walks by me.
Yeah, I noticed the eyes are missing too.
last time you were in here as well, you know that the water that was pouring from the eyes was red.
Oh yes, that's right.
That it's just water tonight. Just as a note.
Do you make anything of that? Do you know anything about rituals that have or someone's just stealing the gems? That's not going to be good on my report.
No.
Will you
I'm
back me
curious
up?
if it's happened.
Will you back
Well,
me
I'm
up
just-
and say that they were not there when we came into the room? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool,
That's what
cool,
I'm
cool.
curious about, if it happened before or during our shift.
Okay. Coming out, close the door. Oh shit! Following the water trail and cleaning up as we go. Come on, let's go this way. I think the water goes this way.
You can't, Cal, speak with animals, can you?
Yeah, all the time I speak with them. They don't always answer back, but yeah.
Could you potentially ask the fish who might have slain the fish?
It was dead. It was dead.
Oh, the other fish.
I didn't really speak to fish often. They're pretty boring.
Oh, they're actually
You
quite
really
bubbly if you get to know them.
You really wanted me to ask to speak to the fish? Seriously?
I mean, it might be worth it. They might have seen this fish's killer.
Oh,
It looked like the fish just jumped out of the
eyes.
water and then drowned or suffocated or
there's-
whatever they do.
Is it not? No, there's water wandering away unless it went for a glass of water, which actually, now that you mention it, can fish do that?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, in any case, let's go and see where this water leads.
Okay. Let's go. You spotted it. You're leading on the way. Pitter patter, where's it going? Just clean
Follow
it
me,
up.
you
This
Pitter.
way. I don't know. Where is it going, DM?
Through the doorway here.
This
Hi.
way.
Meow.
Gideon, you're not leading. It's Pitter Patter's turn to lead.
Oh, sorry, Peter.
That's
It's
okay.
like flapping
Anyone can
angrily.
follow the door, please. Cow. Thank you.
You're upstairs or downstairs?
The water is going
It's on the staircase here.
on the stairs. Does it have like a direction? Is it going?
Stairs
Is it
only
on
go
the-
up.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Upstairs.
let's go. Cleaning the water as we go.
We will
money as it
avenge.
started to clean up.
What if we need to like retrace our steps? Like,
We follow the water unless it evaporates, which is not known to do that on the prime material plane, as far as I'm aware.
well, Cow's cleaning it.
Oh,
Yeah, it's we get charged fees if it's all messy all the time. So picking up the water, we know where it came from. It came from the water, from the koi pond. My other thinking is if it comes back, we know that something else has come out.
oh, that's also good thinking. Let's
Mm,
go up this flight of stairs and
let's do it.
As we load, can I interrupt for a brief moment to ask, is my connection coming through okay?
Yeah,
I
I,
feel
just,
like-
I
don't know
I
if-
didn't look at your message
Yeah.
before. I just saw it now.
Oh,
I went,
okay, cool.
Sorry, I went 2 minute delay. Yeah, no, that's because we didn't
Sweet.
edit. Yeah.
Cool, okay. Sweet.
Okay. I'm not going to inside check the room. I'm going to perception the room, checking if Yeah.
Shall follow Peter. Peter, where? Which way is the water flowing?
So the water looks as though it was on the carpet,
Mhm.
and then it kind of dries and like trails off around here.
So I feel like it's like because it's on the carpet, it's dried, and it's kind of trailed off. So maybe we kind of search the area to see if there's anything out of place, any more dead koi fish, or whatever
Any
it is that might be
walking fish
watching
people?
us.
Walking
You know
fish
what?
people.
We've stuck
Keep an eye out for
together.
that.
Oh, wait.
What about
What was that, Ron?
that?
Sorry.
And
What?
Lemons
What,
is just
Lemons?
pointing down to the open door.
Yeah, I shut that last
Lemons
time.
points to the open door, yeah.
Oh.
I shut that last time.
Yeah.
Hang on, Kepo. Don't just run in, Mary Gideon.
Yeah, with caution.
Oh, who's that?
What were you going to say about keeping everyone together, Valentina?
No?
No? Okay.
That might have been me. I
Yeah.
I was
The other-
brewing an
Someone was
idea,
gonna say
but
something.
then we found something.
Cal, being the cautious leader that he is going to stealth behind everybody in case they all happen to just
Haha.
expire.
What is this?
Okay. Make a stealth check for me.
Okay, for 11 on the dice, plus 11 is a 22.
Right, noted.
It's soft, fluffy bunny feet.
Peter like cartwheels through the door. Because she's
Mary
like
Gideon
3
flies
feet.
up.
She can.
Yeah. The dangerous bird
And she's
duo.
landing like.
I just now imagine that like the Charlie's Angels.
Yeah, 100%. But she's by herself. Like.
We're on either side. Valentina
And
walks
a
in and just like,
bird.
Yeah, it's just like
And then just, it's his hand, Valentina, the bird. Yeah.
Who is this in front of us? Can we roll perception to determine who they are?
Well, on the cold wooden floorboards in the army room, a lifeless body lays draped in shadow, and trickles of crimson escaping from a deep wound in his back, staining the uniform that he wears. It's the body of a thin, wiry, yet ridged with kind of subtle muscle man, looking to be roughly, 5'8", with brown curly hair that bunches here on the side of his kind of high jawline. Looks to be human. And there's an array of things scattered around him.
you recognize the uniform?
One person in your group recognizes the uniform and they know who they are.
Cool.
That person.
Check your
Did they
notes.
know?
Check your notes. Check your notes.
Mary Gideon would like to roll history. perchance.
Or
Did him?
would Brendan like to roll it?
Maybe Brandon would like to roll. Perchance, GM.
I'm going to tell you, you don't know who this is. No matter how high you would roll on a history check, you do not know who this is
Damn.
or the uniform that they're wearing.
What were they stabbed with? Is it still there, or
Yeah.
it's
There
Do
is
you see
just
any sort of, like-
there is just a massive wound, and there's like red just pooling from it, and you can see that kind of their side and their ribs is kind of like here, like this general area. like
Does
underneath
it
their armpit almost.
seem-
It does look recent.
Yeah.
The blood is still fresh, yes.
Mhm. When I realized that it's like fresh, recent, Peter's gonna move her attention from the body to be scanning, like have her back to the body and be looking in the room for any sort of like assailant who may still be hiding in it. Is there any anything in this room that's like tipped over that would have caused a crash that Cal may have heard?
Around the body, there is an assortment of items. So you can see that clutched in their fist is a. So the way they're lying, they're kind of half out of the door, right? And their kind of upper torso is outside of the door, and in that hand that's outside of the room, there is a silver sword with jewel encrusted along the blade. And there's just like an array of, there are like a couple of shields, some daggers, just kind of like scattered around them.
Perhaps this person is a thief and they have been struck by a trap.
Lemons turns to Cal and
Yeah, does he have any, pretend eyes on him, like, gems or that sort of stuff? Like stolen from the sparkly eyes. What's he got around him? That's what I'm looking for. Cal will look around what he's got on him.
Make an investigation check.
Doesn't look like he has that much, actually. I can't see much on him at all. It was a nat, not metagaming, but that would be a nat 1, I reckon. Not so
What on
good.
earth are you talking about?
It's not that you, it's not that you can't see anything on him. There's just so much blood that it almost makes your stomach churn just at the thought of like bending down and getting close. Like just the smell of it is just too much. Like you don't want to get too close.
Okay, I'm just gonna check looking upwards because I'll look up a little
not
bit.
me to look, mate.
Yeah, you have a look. I'll keep an eye out for something coming. He's been stabbed in the back. Is there any blood on the door?
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, I'll look for that and then keep an
Should
eye
I
out for,
Try to heal him, perhaps? Is he
Looks
could
pretty
could
dead.
We've lost Shrock.
Oh,
Oh, I can see him.
I can
There
see
we
him.
go.
I can still heal.
Hello,
Yeah.
I can see him. He looks pretty scary.
Rock, speak your wisdom. Oh God! And the
You
betrayal.
check the body and I'll look for something trying to ambush us.
Could I do a medicine check too, GM, and just see if he's beyond saving?
Sure, make a medicine check.
He's in 2 pieces, but
13.
maybe
Oh,
not.
is he in 2 pieces? Is he split?
No, he's in one piece.
Okay.
But the basics of a medicine check, you do the very first thing, check for a pulse. There's nothing.
No danger.
He's dead.
Response.
Hmm.
Airways, breathing. Defibrillator.
Valentine is definitely grabbing her glaive, ready, like just watching around.
And nobody here recognizes
Lemons
him.
would like to.
Sorry, Sherlock.
No, all good. I was just going to say Lemons is going to do what Cal was having trouble with and just check through the pockets and all that and see what they can find.
Roll an investigation check.
Sweet. 22.
In their pockets, they have about 35 gold worth of money in an rare, a various assortment of bronze, silver, gold, and platinum pieces. They have 3 sets of thieves' tools. They have 2 daggers strapped to their sides. They have a crossbow slung across their back. And in one of their pockets, they also have a very small, probably like that big, maybe like an inch long. I wouldn't call it a medallion. It's like a little figurine almost of a dagger that's bronze in color.
All right. Um,
And that's not including all the shit that's around, like surrounding his body. That's just what was like on his physical person, in pockets and stuff.
yeah.
Adam?
Can I get a rough idea of the rest of the stuff around them as well?
Of what it is?
Like the rest of the gear that's around them, like because unless it's because I've already got, what did I take note of? The silver sword that's jewel encrusted.
So there are a couple of shields. There's an axe and a couple of daggers. They're just like scattered around him.
Shield.
Can I see if any of the like racks or anything are missing these items?
Make an investigation.
I'm not good at that.
Following that, Mary Gideon would like to pick up the silvered sword. And are the gems removable?
So the sword is outside of the room.
Yes, with me out here.
Mary Gideon
Is there-
will go outside, pick up sword.
Don't
And as
touch
you
it,
do
Jason.
that, you hear Cal. You can hear creaking from the other end of the room. As Mary Gideon picks up the sword, you can hear this creak and this scrape of metal on metal.
Can I hear this?
Not from where you're standing, just because Cal's got a very high passive perception. So-
Yeah.
Here, Gideon! Put it down. There's something coming, guys. Lemon, something coming.
In the room
I will not
we're
put it
in?
down. I will holster it in like a back pouch of some sort.
Oh, God.
Mary Gideon likes this sword. It's very cool. It might be plot relevant.
As
Did it come from
just,
the
like,
room we're in? Sorry.
retconning the tiniest bit, when Lemons was pulling like the daggers and stuff out of the body, did Peter recognize anything? Or was anything like familiar to her?
Yes.
I will say.
Am I the person who's supposed to recognize
No.
this? Oh
No,
my god.
but you do recognize the dagger.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't hear if it was this room.
You can't hear it,
We can
so
hear.
you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
And also, as Cal starts speaking, and you kind of hear Mary Gideon picking something up, and Cal going, "No, no, 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 no!" That kind of distracts you from looking around in the rack. You kind of turn and kind of see what's happening. You don't see anything missing.
I'm gonna put my wing on Lemon's shoulder to get his attention. I don't think that dagger is a good thing for us.
Dagger. He's just gonna hold up
It's
like the
just-
dagger.
Yeah. It's gonna sound really weird, but like it was in a dream that I had, and it was there was 2 enemies though, not just one.
It's hang on. Well, hang on. What? You had a dream with a dagger? What?
Yeah, there was 2 enemies, one that had a dagger, it looks kind of like that one, and then the other one had a claw. So
Was one of the enemies this dead guy?
I don't think so.
Gonna look at the wound.
It was
to
really
see if
shadowy.
to see if the wound looks like a claw mark more than a weapon.
As you're standing there, you all begin to feel the floorboards underneath you moving. And turning towards the west, you see 4 figures marching in 2 rows towards where you're standing. This one here holding a giant spear, and you can see that the tip of it is red with blood. And I need all of you to roll initiative for me, please.
Yes!
Oh,
Yes!
It doesn't look like a claw!
That's what I've been waiting for.
Just before we start our initiative, while that was happening, Mary Gideon looks over to Cal. Oh, no, sorry, I didn't hear it. Never mind.
Something is coming. This is something is coming. Something
Is that where you heard it
coming.
from?
Oh, it's terrible, roll.
We're just going to take a quick break
Okay.
here before we jump
that'll
in.
break. But I want to murder.
Oh my god, hi! Sorry, I totally didn't see you there. I was too busy hanging out in our Monsters of Mayhem Discord server. Hi, I'm Laura, your friendly neighborhood gremlin, and today I'm here to talk to you about the Monsters of Mayhem Discord server. The Monsters of Mayhem Discord server can be found by typing !Discord over in the chat. Over at the Discord we do cool things, like tonight's one-shot. That's right, the cast from today's one-shot were plucked from our Discord like an orphan off the street. So if you want to come and hang out and play Dungeons & Dragons, come do that. We also have not streamed one-shots if you don't want to be broadcasted to the entire internet. We also do that as well. Our mods run kind of one-shots and things like that. Or maybe you're looking for people to play your home game, or looking to form a group of players. Come do that as well. You can poach awesome D&D players from our Discord server. We allow poaching, which is really cool. Or maybe you're a gremlin, like me, who stays up way too late looking at the subtly glowing white screen, trying to finish quests in video games, and you are just left counting down the hours until you have to wake up in the morning, just constantly glancing at the clock and trying desperately to finish that quest before the timer runs out, and then you wonder why you're always tired because you stay up until the sunlight starts creeping through the window. If that's the case, we also have games nights every Tuesday. Come along and play group games with us. You also have the chance to win cool prizes, which is really cool, just for showing up. We have like a leaderboard, and if you show up, you get put directly on the leaderboard. And then if you're a pleasure to play with, or if you win the game, you get points. And those points count towards winning prizes, which is really cool. Or maybe you like dogs, and cats, and reptiles, and llamas. I'm totally serious about the llamas. That's the thing. We have really cool photos of those all up on our Discord channel too. So come look at those. And food. Who doesn't like food? We have lots of photos of food. So if you like recipe ideas, come and hang out and look at those. And we also celebrate birthdays. If it's your birthday, we'll be like, it's your birthday! You're awesome! We love you! So come and do that on our Discord channel as well. Or do you like dice? Can I tempt you with dice, maybe? We have this innate urge inside all of us as Dungeons & Dragons players or tabletop RPG players to collect dice and hoard them up like a dragon. And we post photos of those hoards and really pretty dice and links to where you can buy them if you want to strain your bank account. So come do that if you want to be tempted to blow your life savings. Maybe you play Dungeons & Dragons and have a really cool character concept, or tabletop RPG, really cool character concepts, and you want to share those character concepts with people who will totally nerd out with you about those. Come do that. Or maybe you have a home game and you have this really cool plot point that you want to talk about. Come do that. We really want to hear those stories as well. Just don't let Tom hear any of them because we don't want to give him any ideas, because for reasons. So yeah. Come hang out in the Discord server. Lots of really cool people. We're all really friendly. And if you're not friendly, you get a ban. So it's moderated. It's really active. Come hang out with us. We really want to hang out with you. So yeah, do that. Hang out with us. That's it. That's the ad. That's all I have to talk about. I mean, I can keep talking if you want me to. Do you want me to keep talking? I can. What can I talk about? I can talk about that weird growth that I found living under our kitchen sink. That's a cool story. Or I can tell you the story about how Tom found rats and they were like stealing his forks, which is apparently a true story. Like the fork thief. That's really cool. Or I could talk about the time in the campaign where we realized that the big bad evil guy all along was actually this guy named... Introducing our fantastic sponsor, Miniporium.net. If you've been around for a while, You've seen these guys before and you know how much we love them. They are your go-to destination for all of your tabletop RPG miniature needs. At Miniporium, they take tabletop gaming to the next level with their extensive range of high-quality, awesome miniatures. Crafted with exceptional attention to detail and exquisite craftsmanship, Miniporium's collection boasts a stunning array of tabletop minis suitable for just about every single gaming scenario. From heroic adventures to menacing monsters, they've got it all. But that's not everything. Miniporium also offers an incredible selection of gaming accessories, including dice towers, terrains, bases, travel kits, all at pretty epic prices. And if you're someone who craves customization, Miniporium actually allows you to print your Hero Forge minis through them. So you can design your character to your exact specs, and then these designs are then brought to life with their high quality prints. With an extensive network of artists, Miniporium ensures that you'll always find exactly what you are looking for. And here's a fun fact. The miniatures for our homebrew campaign, Legacy of Darkness, were printed through Miniporium, so we can personally vouch for the incredible quality of these prints. And because we love you so much, we got an exclusive deal just for you. Use the code MAYHEM in all caps at checkout and enjoy a whopping 30% off of your order. So whether you're a seasoned dungeon master or a novice adventurer, Miniporium.net is your one-stop shop for all things tabletop gaming and terrain. Don't miss out on this opportunity to level up your gaming experience. Visit Miniporium.net today.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Flight Mayhem to Epic Adventures. Your safety is our top priority, so please give us your full attention as we go over some important safety instructions. First, please ensure your seatbelt is fastened low and tight across your lap, as things are likely to get bumpy. In case of unexpected plot twists, please keep this strap tight at all times. Please stow your dice and notes for takeoff and landing. We don't want these flying everywhere and causing more chaos than is already expected. Please feel free to keep using your handheld devices such as iPads, laptops, and phones, especially to like, favorite, comment, and share the stream with your friends. Please take a moment to locate your nearest emergency exits, but please be aware that in case of emergency, these will be sealed. Your only salvation during times of extreme peril will be to pray to the gods for your salvation. In case of emergency, please ensure that you have followed the stream. Ensure that you have subscribed to the channel before attempting to assist others with a gifts up. Safety is our main concern, and should you wish to speak to one of our pilots or attendants today, please direct queries to our Discord channel, which can be found by entering Discord in the chat to your right. Our dedicated team will do our utmost to supply you with able affection and welcoming GIFs. In the unlikely event of an emergency landing this evening, please place your head between your knees, close your eyes, and brace for impact. We thank you for flying Air Mayhem. We wish you a wonderful journey with us, and please note that we think that you are awesome.
that.
Welcome back. As we jump into initiative, our players have found themselves in the armory encountering 4 animated suits of armor which seem to come to life as Mary Gideon picked up a jewel-encrusted sword that had fallen just outside of the room. So we pick up at the top of the initiative round with Khaleesi. What would you like to do?
Move into the room. I'm assuming that's where I heard the noise from. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine. Move into the room and move. I will. Yeah, just move to there. Draw my rapier and just I can't see anyone from there. And that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Oh, way over there. Okay. I will hold my turn until something comes close by. Yes, that's what I'll do this time.
Mary, it's not your turn.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know why I'm able to move freely. I was just double checking that. Sorry, I shouldn't be able to do that.
Ghost in the machine. Okay, so I'm just holding my action. If someone comes within range, I'll strike it.
What are you striking it with?
My rapier.
All right. I think it's because Mary, it's technically your turn. For some reason, we skip Cal, so I think it's because you're highlighted on the initiative order. So
I just hit end turn just then. He was moving before then.
Oh, okay, yep.
Okay,
You're up.
all right. Mary Gideon will pocket the silver sword for now and draw forth his scimitar, and then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're only. Oh no, I do have 36, and I'm gonna stand at the front and just make all sorts of odd noises, and I'm gonna just open strong here and cast tidal wave.
All right.
If they could all make a saving throw for moi.
What is the saving throw?
There should be a little toggle in chat for you, DM, that you can, when you have the enemy selected, you can click on that little toggle and it'll run through a saving throw dexterity for them. Nice. There we go. So 1 saved. 1 did not. Huzzah! 1 did not. Huzzah again. And okay, only 1 saved. Amazing.
3 didn't.
So the one that saved takes half damage, and isn't knocked prone. The one that did save, that didn't, they all 3 take full damage and are knocked prone, and take up to no, they're just knocked prone. So a big gust of water just sprays across the room and then spreads into sort of a water across the entire wooden floor, but then vanishes magically. Gideon is very chuffed about that. He's
yes, that's what I thought.
That was, I believe, an action, and then I'm gonna go into my bonus action. Ooh, and I'm gonna wild shape into. I believe I was going to wild shape into I think it was a wolf. I had this up before. Sorry, guys.
A duck.
A duck! I believe I can wild shape into something of a challenge rating 1.
A wolf is challenge rating.
We can move this to the next thing. I will let you know, GM, what I will...
No worries.
Quickly look it up. Here we go. Giant toad. Let's do that.
That went completely different.
Not what I was
So just
thinking.
giant rabbit.
Disgusting. So this suit of armor gets up from its prone position and without even batting an eye, just kind of stands up and then just begins marching towards you. Valentina,
Alright.
you're up.
No. She's gonna move up beside the big toad. And she's going to cast a guiding bolt at 2nd level. Let's see. 8 to hit.
It just glances, kind of, it hits, but just off their armor, you just see it kind of ricochet off into the distance before fading.
No.
And she's just gonna wait till they get a bit closer for the moment. How do I end my turn?
At the bottom of the combat tracker, it should be a little thing that says end turn. Yep.
Thank you.
So again, standing up from prone, this begins marching towards you. Hear the sound of their heavily armored feet just poof, poof, poof on the ground. Peter, you're up.
So I can't see them because I don't have dark vision. So I'm going to. What am I gonna do? She's just gonna run between these two. Just I don't know where they are. And she's gonna hold her action to. She's gonna take her spear off her back and kind of like spin it, very like monk, cool stuff, and then just hold until someone's within her range to like whack them.
Perfect.
In turn.
Lovely.
Lemons.
Lemons. All right. Lemons. I was just looking at what I could do, and I realized I may not be able to do much. Lemons is gonna look at the whole situation, look down, look back up, and be like, "Oh fuck, I'm really equipped for this," and start like patting himself down, looking for equipment as he ducks outside. And he's gonna hide around the corner in an attempt to hide.
Oh, God.
Shutting the
Stealth
door?
check for me.
Stealth
You're
check,
not
all
shutting
right.
the door on the way?
Not at this moment. Yeah, I should. The body's in the way.
Just crunches the
Oh.
arm with the sound of like elbows like snapping.
Sorry, mate. I don't know.
Wedges it in there real good.
Got a nat 20 for a 27.
Woof.
Nice.
And it's vanished into the ethereal plane.
I'm not equipped for this.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah, homies.
Good luck.
And yeah, I'm gonna just
All right. Brings it to this one's turn. Gets up from prone. They just march. There doesn't seem to be any hint of recognition in their eyes. There doesn't seem to be anything aside from like one purpose as they begin marching. Brings it to Cal.
Okay. move there. Bonus action. Cal, as he's drawn his saber, seems to be spinning around, waving it around nicely. Hey, come on, you crazy little animated armor thing! Cast Hex on it. And then we'll swing to try to poke between the gaps.
Damn, if it helps, you can set conditions on the enemy tokens.
I'm just trying to figure out which one it is.
I
There's a
use
lot.
Cursed for Hex.
Okay, cool.
So I've rolled a. What am I adding? Come on. Oh. 17.
17 misses as you're standing
Ooh.
there, and it just as you go to scrape it, you see that as you go to poke into it, the actual iron of your weapon just bends and curves upwards as it just pokes into it, just flexes as you poke it into the armor.
And I'll give it disadvantage on strength checks.
All right, noted. Oh, sorry, was that your turn?
Then that is my turn, yes.
All right, Mary, you're up.
I'm so glad you gave it a disadvantage on strength checks. Cool. So as a giant toad, I can hop 20 feet. So what I'm going to do, if you will allow it, GM, being that it's a large creature of 20-foot size, so it should occupy like that much. Not that much, but that little square there. Is that okay?
Yep, 4 spaces.
Cool. Cool. I'm gonna hop over there. Whoops, not that. And I'm gonna attempt to attack this one with a bite. I don't have the actual stats here, so if I by chance,
So you giant toad.
yeah, giant toad. If I go, hang on, what is it? I'm gonna attack this with a natural 1.
The roll's bad.
Man, that toad is
yeah.
looking gross. Jesus.
No,
It's-
so creepy.
It's the worst thing. I hate.
I know. I should really have picked a better one. Sorry, Laura.
A giant rabbit.
A giant.
I am a giant rabbit.
So as you lunge towards the suit of armor,
Uh-huh.
the way that it looks at you almost gives you kind of this sense of like stoic presence. And it's not that you don't attack, it's that in this instant you can't. You're almost like frozen to the spot. As it face turns up towards you, you just feel this kind of like cold dread seep through your body.
Oh, I have like an equivalent of a toad shiver, and then just go a little bit cross-eyed and rabbit.
It's like goosebumps, but toad bumps.
Toad. Oh God. let's never say that sentence ever again.
I thought it was so creepy that I had to share it. You're welcome. I couldn't just
thank
have
you.
that in my brain.
Oh God.
I had to get it out.
Okay. Look, that's fair.
Right. So as you're standing there, this creature begins to move towards you.
Uh-huh. Bite me, I say.
He will.
Ribbit.
In giant toad.
I mean, ribbit. You know how a giant toad builds its houses?
Ribbits together.
With rivets.
Lots of wood and lots of ribbits.
You ribbit steel. You nail wood, you ribbit steel. Yeah.
There's a 12.
Oh yeah, right. 12 bits.
Doesn't it have an AC of 13? Giant toad?
No, it has an AC of 11.
Oh, sorry, I was on the wrong page. Yeah.
There's 6 points of bludgeoning damage as it reaches out towards you with a giant glaive, and it just swings down directly. And you just feel like ribs cracking in your side and just the sick squelch.
In retaliation, my big long tongue just slaps it in the face.
Ugh. The worst thing I've ever had in my entire life.
Yeah.
I forgot that you don't like toads.
It's not that I don't like them. I'm actually anyway. It's
Oh,
fine.
did you like legitimately want me to change it? I
No,
totally
it's fine.
forgot.
It's fine. It's fine. It's all good.
I for a second misheard you, and I thought you said we totally can.
Oh, fuck. Valentina, your turn.
Oh, jeez. Oh no.
Oh,
Am I
man.
able to move to like here?
No.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
How dare you?
Yep. So currently, also because the giant toad is considered large, you cannot move through its space.
Yeah, that's what I figured. That's right. I will attack this one again, but I will do it with my glaive.
Have a pointy toad face and a pointy toad
Glaive,
butt.
glaive.
Glaive it.
Was
Glaive
it
it.
21?
Yes, 21 hits.
Yes. And 8 damage. Now I have the Polar Master feat, which says I can use a bonus action to hit it with the opposite
Yes.
end of my glaive.
Mhm.
So I'm going to do that.
Mhm.
And that is a 20 to hit.
That hits.
Let me just check the damage. I think it's a D4.
It's a D4
It is? Very nice.
plus strength.
Oh, plus strength?
Mhm.
So that's 4 damage.
Nice.
Yes. Okay, that's my turn.
And as you just see, the indents in the plate mail armor deciding to like crush inwards, but there's no body behind it for it to crush into, and so the cavern just keeps kind of getting deeper and deeper as you crush it in.
Slicey slice.
For the second set of armor as it stands before you, and it reaches out again, this time with a spear.
Oh.
A natural 20, a 24 to hit.
Oh, God.
Toad is going down.
Toad is going down. It's yelling ribbit.
This because Laura hates the toad. She's like,
Yeah.
get rid of this
Hate
thing.
it.
off my
Oh, it's not too
screen."
bad. 7 for critical damage.
Oh,
Nice.
7 points of damage as the spear just goes in kind of into your stomach.
That critical
Comes back
damage,
out again.
Laura? So that must be 14, right?
No, so critical damage, so it's 1d6 plus 2, and I obviously rolled shit on the d6, so it's 2d6
Okay.
plus 2 for a 7.
No worries.
you're not going to argue?
I'm not going to argue. I'll take it.
I mean, I can do it again.
You can see the health bar on the toad. Help the toad.
So that is the animated armor's turn, which brings it to the next set of animated armor's turn. It is going to move here and also attack you as it reaches out with a giant battle axe. And you just hear the scraping
Oh,
as
no.
it comes from its sheath. Oh, it's a
I think
9 to hit.
toad-related puns. That is a miss. Swing and a miss. My
Swings
big
kind
toad
of-
butt is moving all over the place.
And as it swings, as your leg kind of moves out of the way, it just carves a hole into the wooden ground, like this big kind of jagged line. You see the floorboards just splinter inwards.
Yes.
And Peter, it's your turn.
Okay. Can I get into this gap, like up here?
Mhm.
I can fit there. Okay.
Yeah, it's
excellent.
just I have
I'm gonna
10
do
foot
that.
reach.
Oh, good. I fit nicely under like Valentina's like thing. It's like a limbo situation. And Peter is going to swing her spear around and come in for 2 like attacks at the one in front of her.
Mhm.
Come on, Dicey's. That's a 26 to hit.
Definitely hits. Roll some damage for me as you swing with your spear. You see the clang of like metal scraping against plate.
Yep, 10 damage.
Oh, nice.
And then, because I haven't done this yet, I would like to spend. Nope, that's an unarmed strike. Never mind. Next one. Oh no, wait. Can I spend a key point for stunning strike, please?
Sure.
For that one. So I need a con save of 15.
Why is it not letting me roll it? There we go. Sorry, was it a saving throw?
Con 15.
Oh, 6.
It's stunned. Amazing. So then I have advantage on the next attack, yes? And then it's an automatic crit.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
16 plus 8 is 22?
24.
24.
To
I
hit?
can-
Yes. That
Yes,
definitely
to hit,
hits.
yeah. Am I correct in that it's a automatic crit?
No, it's
If
I
advantage.
don't
they're
think
stunned?
so.
It's
Or
advantage to
is
hit.
it advantage?
Yeah.
Alright. So damage is another 10 damage with the spear.
So
Uh,
as you hit it, it just crumples inward and falls to the
Dead.
floor. You can see the
Amazing.
helmet just kind of falls off of its body and clatters off into the distance.
Okay, cool. Can I, because I used about 15 feet of movement to get there,
Mhm.
and I have 40. Can I get around like to there a bit?
Yep, that's fine.
Okay, awesome. And then just with my bonus action, I'll do the unarmed strike, please.
Oh, did you hit twice with your spear? Was that your bonus action?
No, I have 2 attacks.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, that was just my action.
Mhm.
But it's not great. It's a 17 to hit.
17 misses.
Oh, good.
As you go towards it. It's not even that it misses. You hit the plate, but you feel your knuckles like screaming as it does, and you feel the impact kind of just reverberating like up your arm.
And that's the end of my turn.
All right. Our man of shadows.
Gone and out. Before I do anything, I'm sending you a quick little thing. Because I think that will make it more interesting and fun, potentially. Cool. Alrighty, so I do that thing, and then I step out, and reveal myself again, take a step forward into the room. As you now see the visage of Adelaide come out and point across the room to the figures and go, "Now you stop this at once, you lot. You must behave yourselves, and I'm telling you to deactivate immediately."
There is no response from the 3 remaining suits of armor as they just stand with like weapons pointed towards the giant toad.
If it's a free action to drop disguise self, I will then do it immediately and be like, "Well, I tried, guys. I did what I could."
Valentina just scowls like,
And then I'll just hold my short sword out again and just be like, yep.
leave again.
That's my turn.
They're all very naughty boys.
Yeah.
The thing is, you're like a jack in the box. Bam. Bye.
Oh no, it's a 7 to hit. So as the spear kind of comes towards the giant toad again, it just scrapes into the floor and you hear the sound of like metal on wood as splinters just carve out directly from behind you.
Right.
And brings us back to Cal.
So, bonus action going to move the hex onto the next one in order, that one there. And Cal will just look around. Happy to roll an acrobatics check, but basically wants to just jump off the toad and land all his movement into that space there.
Definitely acrobatics. Because this is like a 20-foot big old fucking slippery, slimy.
Use his hop ability.
Mhm.
So he can do that 3 times. So he can actually jump 15 feet automatically. He goes 15 feet in the air and lands there perfectly fine.
Mhm.
And as he's doing that, the hex has moved across and he'll stab down through the helmet. Ooh, for a not a good no, that'll definitely miss as well. For a 14 to hit, so that misses as well.
Yeah, so as you slam down next to it and just scrapes along the side of its arm, and you can just feel the sword like flexing in your hand, and also makes that like noise.
Yeah. I think I've got that metal, I don't know if anyone's ever hit metal with a hammer and you've held the metal too hard. You've got this iron rebar. Yeah, that's what's happening in his hands. Ow, shit. And that's pretty shit. End my turn.
Giant Toad is going to turn around to hexed thingamabob. And perchance will try to num. As is my want.
Mhm.
Come on, that 20. Come on, that 20. Come on, that 20. Come on, that 20. Fuck!
It was a 19.
Try to.
It's almost distracting with that the vision of this kind of giant toad, if it's not what you would normally have vision on, and with all of the armor, like the rows of armor behind it, and then with Cal leaping over you, and then kind of the glinting of the armor in front of you, it's hard almost to get purchase as you kind of like just lunge forward and miss by like that much.
It's very disorientating being able to see everyone in the room and my own butthole.
Yeah.
Missed it by that much.
Just a big old 360 periscope. I'm like, rabbit.
Is that your turn?
That is bonus action. I can't do any bonus actions because I'm a giant abomination for nature. Let's go.
You can heal yourself if you wanted to. I think you can. I think the druids can cast healing on their own.
I don't believe I can as a giant toad, but GM, can I do spells and stuff?
I thought that you could actually
I
spend
think you have to be a
slot.
certain level. I think you have to be a certain level to be able to cast spells in wild shape.
No, I thought that you were
like
able
level
to use
17.
No, but I thought you're actually allowed to use a spell slot to heal yourself at a certain level of a druid. I thought it's a lot lower than that.
I think
It'll
there's
be in
like
your
a
action.
specific druid that can
Maybe
do
the
that,
moon
but I
druids
don't
only.
think it's the moon druid.
I'm having a very quick look. So I think it's like you can when you finish your druid level determines the beast you can transform into. I can do up to challenge level 1. Example is a giant eagle. You can stay for number blah 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 blah. While you're transformed, your game statistics are replaced by statistics of your beast, but you train your alignment personality.
There's a bonus action to expend 1 spell slot to D8 healing on yourself if you wish to.
Where is that?
So moon druids. So it's no one ever does it, but it's a normal druid action. Normal druids can do that. I'll grab it in the player's handbook.
Yeah, chuck it towards me, but we'll go to the next person's turn. I don't need healing anyway, so it's totally
That's
fine.
And so as this next one reaches out towards you with the giant glaive.
Rabbit.
Oh, an 8.
That's not it.
As it swings towards you. And now you can see around the base of where this creature is standing, there's just carvings all through the floor, like just marks, splintered wood, scuff marks, and scratches in the wood beneath where you are. Brings it to Valentina.
Right, she's gonna move closer to this one and swing her glaive and hit it with both ends of it. Hopefully, maybe not 12.
No, misses. Swings just shy because you kind of pull back a little bit as you go to swing, and you realize Peter's right there, and you kind of like just pull back a little bit. It kind of disrupts the momentum just a bit too much.
The bonus attack also misses with a 9.
Again, that first movement just threw you off just a little bit, and then you just swing wide.
Damn. That's it.
So again, oh, there it is. Come on. Doesn't want to do it. Oh, 22 to hit.
No, doesn't hit.
the
No, of course not.
giant toad. As this one with its maul swings towards you for 8 points of bludgeoning damage
Oh.
into you.
What's a tanky toad, though?
There is a method to my madness.
It works.
That one, it's just like you see his eyes roll back a little. He's like, rabbit.
Peter, you're up. Just the
Okay.
sound of like squelching.
Oh,
God, that was terrible.
just, I gotta hit the one in front of me with the spear, please.
You have advantage on this
Use
attack
dice,
as well.
please. Do I? Amazing. Oh, because flanking. Thank you, DM. Ooh. 26 to hit.
Yep, definitely hits.
And that's 8 damage. And then the second hit is 27 to hit with 9 damage.
And again, as Peter just slams into these creatures with her spear, another one crumples beneath her touch and falls to the floor, a gauntlet scattering off into the distance.
I was just like warming up the other night, guys. And then she's gonna run around to this one here. Does that still count as flanking? Because it gets a bit weird with the
Yes.
20
Yep.
Yeah, okay, amazing. And then I would like to take my bonus action, just try and sweep another like punch at it.
Yep.
Come on, dices. That's a thank God for advantage because there's a natural 1, but it was also a 16, so that's 24.
Yes, 24 hits.
Which is another. Okay, that's 6 damage on the punch. And then she's just gonna kind of flourish and hold her monk pose.
It seems so effortless as Peter just hops around, just bashing these guys
They're
in.
not actually that hard to hit, guys.
No, it's doing the damage that hurts. Like my hands are still shaking.
Lemons, you're up. Very
Muted.
quiet. Lemons is just
Muted.
skulking in the shadows, whispering to himself.
Which is appropriate because he is going to tuck outside and hide again.
Roll a stealth check for me.
Bye.
What a guy. No, I'm kidding.
What a team
20.
player.
Oh man, math. 23.
Noted.
And he's gonna sort of back against the wall. That was bonus action. Breathe deeply for a moment and then. Oh, shit. I forgot about this. Reach into his pack and pull out a short bow. Which I legitimately forgot he had.
Classic.
Step into the doorway and
Classic
take
Lemons.
a shot. This guy? Can I target him like that? Yeah, sweet.
It'll be disadvantage though, because this thing is a 20-foot giant creature. If you're trying to hit him from there, counts as cover.
Ah, sweet. Does that cancel out with, I assume, my advantage? I'm assuming they didn't spot me.
Yes.
So
Yes.
just be a straight roll?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Sweet. And where have my actions gone? They've disappeared.
After a moment of panic, Lemons realizes he can help.
He can be
Yeah.
useful.
Wait a second.
He's a
Wait,
hero.
just a tick. There we go. Attack roll, normal. Huzzah. That's not right. Why is it only a plus? Oh no, it's total +7. Yeah, never mind. Yep.
So as you fire an arrow, it lopes over the top and lands about here, just casting over the top of the creatures. You just kind of too high, kind of in the panic of like running out, running back in.
Yeah. And I'm behind the corner and turned on.
All right, Cal, you're up.
Okay. We'll take his time looking at this and move the hex to the new guy on strength. This works so well so far. That's better. Natural 20 for a hit on this guy. He's going to get sneak attack, hex damage, and the normal D8. So do I roll the dice twice or just double the dice, DM?
I think it actually matters, but so do what you want.
Thank you.
Hint.
I like rolling dice. Oh, that's better. +5, 32 points of damage.
Yeah, 4 hit points left, so...
No. So as he jumps up, goes, ow, and it's vibrating, and he sticks it into the head, and it vibrates, and it keeps on getting bigger.
And then the head just kind of pops off, and the armor crumples to the floor.
Spins the head around, puts it on, and just does a nice big pause. Okay, your turn. And I ended my turn.
Before it goes to my turn, can Mary Gideon just say to Cal through mind speech,
Ribbit. Oh, wait, no, Cal, sorry. I mean, move your hex to the next one.
I'll do that next turn. I already did it. My bonus action to move it to this one that did the damage.
Okay.
I can't do it twice, you know.
Fair enough. And in that case, I'm gonna go for the old razzle dazzle, Cody bitey whitey for another 12 because we fucking love 12.
So as the head of
dice.
As the head of the other animated armor kind of pops off, it lands directly on the back of your head as you go to bite down. It just throws you off just by, a couple of feet, and you just completely miss.
Sorry about that.
Ribbit.
All right, Valentina, you're up. Oh, sorry, did you have more?
No, definitely not.
Can I just say, as she's moving, just say out loud, like, I thought we had a phylactery thing for this sort of thing.
A prophylactic, that's right. It helps stop the spreading of diseases.
Toad looks back at you. Ribbit.
Okay, I'm gonna attack it. Just gonna smack it.
Give me a little smack.
Give a smack. Ooh, a 19 for 25.
Woo!
Definitely hits.
Whoa,
I think I
guys are
hit it.
hitting good. Yeah.
5 damage. Sad damage.
I don't even have to do math for that one.
And then a bonus for another 25.
Yep,
Oh,
that
pretty
hits.
good.
Come on, do more damage. What is it doing? Roll the dice. It broke. That's 6 damage.
Oh, pretty good.
Yeah. She decided to
You
spin the
smack
glaive a
into it
different
with
way.
your glaive. Well, it's easier now that you don't have people kind of standing in between you and what you're trying to fight.
Yeah.
At your turn?
Sure it is.
You slam into it. You can see the scuff marks and the crevices appearing in the armor. Oops.
Ooh.
Or 20 to hit you, giant creature of death.
Giant ribbit
That's
machine.
totally tubular, dude.
5 points of bludgeoning damage.
I probably deserve that.
And 3 sided.
You probably deserve more.
As the mole just slams down into you. Peter, you're up.
Peter is going to do what is working so far. And step up on this one and smackety smack.
Mhm.
Is that flanking still there or
Yes.
no?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. That's a 1. So, and that's a 3. So that would be an 11 to hit.
No,
Which does
misses.
not.
It's
Next
difficult
attack.
because the amount of times that this giant creature has tried to attack the armor, just from hovering over it, the sludge and the slime from its open mouth, your spear is just like glancing off. You can't get purchase on it.
Yuck. The next one is 26. So
Yes,
I
definitely
find I'm
hits.
like, ooh, yucky. There's like a not slick spot. For 9 damage on that one.
So as you find a place of purchase, you actually kind of go down with your spear and sweep out its legs from underneath it as it clatters to the floor. And as it comes down to the floor, it just bursts as the pieces of armor just scatter across the floor and into the crevices of the room out of sight.
Hey, you disarmed him.
Would love to hear it.
We
I don't-
will end
Any
combat.
more? Can you
Seems
hear anything else,
quiet.
Cal?
So yeah, Cal will like basically drop down and just have his ears pointing all around and just looking to see if there's anything else in the room.
Make a perception check.
I'm good at outside of combat. Natural 20 for perception of 29.
You are confident that there doesn't seem to be anything in this room that's going to be a danger, at least not for the present moment. Although you do know that these constructs are set up as security systems and that there is a time limit for reactivation generally. So they are.
Mary Gideon, you have to put the sword back.
Ribbit.
Mary Gideon, you need to put it back. Hey,
Can I
Lemons,
come
what
out?
you doing? Yeah, you come
it
out from hiding. I
safe?
can see you. You're not hiding too good.
Alright.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, phew. I think you have to kiss him to turn him back. You know,
Yeah, you can do
kiss the
that. I'm
frog
not doing that.
into the
You can
prince.
do that.
Yeah, I've heard
Yeah,
that
not me.
too. That's definitely
Oh,
correct.
yeah, all right. Yeah, come here, mate. Give me a kiss on the forehead.
he shrinks down like sort of like around that twist style, like
I was hopeful that we would succeed in that fight.
Hey, Mary Gideon, the security system recognizes that you have the sword. You need to put the sword back. Is it a sword from this room, Mary Gideon?
roll history on check on the sword.
Roll a history check.
I shall. I will do it with advantage, and I will get a 19. Yes.
It's definitely from this room, and you know that it is part of a display of kind of ornate weapons from this rack here.
I return the sword to its spot. And then I look back to my friends.
Did anybody know why this gentleman was trying to steal this, perchance? It seems
Well,
that
it
he
looks-
might be a part of some group that is raiding the museum. We've already seen the missing gems, perhaps.
Yeah, I think he's just stealing shit. Like, he gets a job in the day shift, or probably day shift, maybe the afternoon shift, I don't know.
Which missing gems? I thought we were missing eyes.
I said gem eyes.
Oh, right. Sorry, the
Which-
eyes. I'm not gonna get.
So the eyes in his office, I can't even think of his name, Reggie's office. And also, do you remember last night when we went through where the snake and the water was? It was all blood red water.
Ah,
Yes.
It's all white water now because the gems is not there anymore.
oh, so it has become milk.
No, it's clear
Wonder-
water.
Ah,
Wonder if maybe I could find him.
Yeah,
Am
sounds
I-
pretty good.
Am I able to cast locate object on the gems?
And remind me one more time of the distance for that.
1,000
It's like a
feet.
mile. Yeah.
It's 1,000 feet.
Oh, shit's in my pocket. Sorry about that.
And if it's in
Very good,
motion, I know the direction of its movement.
It's not in motion, but it is close by.
Ooh.
Which direction? Because
It is
sense the
to
direction.
the east
East.
East.
from where you're standing.
I
Hold
believe
on.
it's this way.
Mary Gideon, I feel like you're the one who knows where this shit goes as well, as Lemons is trying to pick up the shields, axes, and daggers that were also
Let's
splayed
put
around
this
the
away.
body.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. You're right.
I don't want this to start some shit. Here you go. Here you
Mary
go.
Gideon awkwardly just like places things roughly where his little mad mind believes that they go. So like there's ones that go like hanging off around the necks of mannequins, and he like puts a sword through a mannequin's head, and it's like, oh.
And as Cal's got high perception, he'll try to help with that as well. No, he doesn't hold it in his beak. It goes down this way.
Yeah, it's very good, Cal.
In the sheath. Sword in the sheath. It does works better. We better get out of here because it's going to reset. The alarm system resets.
Yeah. Hang on. And Lemons is going to go down and collect the things off the body. Otherwise, the gold, the thieves' tools, which I'll toss a thieves' tool set to Pitter Patter, assuming they might be interested. The daggers, the crossbow, and the figurine dagger thing. Just collect them all up.
And Cal will reach down and grab the body, and we'll just drag it out of the room.
Yeah. Oh. All right.
Write down a little note. Dear Adelaide, we found the thief. The armor dispatched him. Leave it for the cleaners.
Where's the crystals, Valentino? Lead on.
I feel like they are this direction.
Oh, in the watery world.
Right in tow.
Is Peter locked in the room?
I have. Yeah, sorry.
So
She's having trouble with the door again.
Cal's locked
guys,
in.
guys.
Unlock the
No,
door.
I've
Is
lost
this
my
the door?
token completely.
Yeah,
No,
it's
you're
with
under
it.
Cal.
Yeah, it's
You're
with
under
us
Cal.
now.
I got it.
Let me go this way, guys.
Do I still feel like it's this direction?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my god, I can't.
Mary Gideon is
Going
doing
this way.
cartwheels across the sands. No, wait, Mary Gideon flies across. It like straight across.
Peter like wistfully like watches him fly, but she can't, so she's gonna walk.
Oh.
Is there anything in the room that is different from last time? This is the one that had the magical illusions and playing on going on. Is that still going at the same speed, the same thing happening?
Looks to be the same.
Cal's walking along being as super perceptive if he can, just to see what's happening. Looking for
Your
other
passive-
thieves.
With your
It's
passive
19.
perception, actually, as you're walking beside the water, you catch a glimpse of yourself in the reflection on the surface of the water, and it horrifies you because as you see your reflection, half of your face is missing flesh. You just see bone from underneath with green ooze kind of dripping down from behind your teeth, and you have like one eyeball that is like hanging down next to your cheek.
So his hand goes up to that side and just checks to see if the nice fur is still there. Looks at Lemons. Lemons, do I look any different? You're right there. Do I look?
Oh shit. Fuck. Do that look different? Handsome as ever, mate.
Okay. You look in the water. Look in the water.
Okay. Go right up to
Don't
the
go
water's
into
edge.
it. Don't go, look in the water.
Yeah.
You look at your reflection and you have a smile on your face that is almost face splitting. Your eyes open wide in a manic gaze and you're just grinning, teeth bared, lips split up almost towards your ears.
That's just Lemon's happy with
Yeah,
his
I
own.
was gonna say.
That's just Lemon's like, yeah, that's a handsome man. No.
Lemon's like, yeah, it's ended good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does his reflection look similar when I look at his reflection?
His reflection looks normal to you.
Okay. Okay, it must be just something in the water. I don't know.
Yeah.
Menz, are you okay?
Yeah.
Did your reflection?
I'm fine.
Did your reflection look weird?
Yeah. I mean, it looked like, I was smiling, but, it was like ear to ear, like literally ear to fucking ear.
Yeah, mine looked like my face is melted off. I didn't look like a very happy man.
Yeah, we got
Hey, Mary Gideon, don't go swimming today.
No,
The
no,
water looks-
I'm waiting at the door, and he's just hopping on his little alley feet. Come on.
You went swimming last night.
I love this system that I implemented that no one can like split out like without having like,
Can't open the door.
no one
I'm
can
off.
get too fast.
Mary
Breaks
Gideon,
the door
are you
down.
coming? Are you coming along? Which way do we need to go? Whoever's casting, is it? Valentina's got the spell, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah.
Bit by bit.
I assume we still have like the feeling of like being watched.
That's never going away.
Yeah.
Make
That is
another
my
insight
assumption.
check
Key.
with the chaos that has since erupted.
Yes.
Sometimes wonder if it's just Gideon with his like giant eyes. He's just like, I feel like I'm being watched, and you like turn to look at your left, and it's very just.
Yeah, calm he
21.
is.
No, wait. Yes.
As
21.
as the heat of the moment dies down from earlier and you collect yourself and begin walking through, you definitely still feel like there are eyes on you, and you can feel the cool breeze ruffling the feathers around your neck, and it almost feels like fingers brushing through.
Cal standing at the top just going. Sorry about that.
Cal, open the door.
Open the door, Cal.
Which direction do I feel it in here?
South.
We got
No.
and this way. In the
Oh,
sheepish.
mushrooms.
So from here, Valentina, directly, you kind of went past it a little bit. It's coming from like here.
Oh,
So where that ring of, it's like a makeshift campsite.
Ooh, hey, it feels like it's here. We'll have to look around really well. Mary Gideon, you've got the biggest eyes. Look.
I'm just gonna roll perception, please.
Where are you looking? Just kind of on the ground?
All. Laura, all.
You've got the swivel head of an owl.
Yeah, just like.
You put light on, and it's just like a lighthouse, just slowly rotating.
Literally, yeah.
While Mary Gideon is doing that, may I peek at the sheep and see if they still have their eyes?
You can. So Mary Gideon's standing there just kind of looking around. You don't see anything glistening or glinting. And yes, the sheep are they're not illusions, but they're magical creatures. They're like moving. They all have their eyes.
Okay, gotcha.
Can I like dig through like the campfire and around are they little like beds just to see if it's in?
Yeah, so they're like little like tents, like one person like tents.
Yep. Can I look in those and in the fire and see
It's quite obvious that when you open up this tent here, you see two things. Sorry. Very stop.
Just spin.
Can't work. You see a bag, like a brown leather bag that's tied up with like a hessian rope at the top. And you also see an arm cradling that bag, but the arm is made of bone.
I'm gonna take the bag.
Can I see? Do we sense anything around, like looking for?
And just
Not looking in the tent. I'm just looking around, upwards, downwards in the ground. What the feeling is, looking for an ambush. Basically, Cal is scared a little bit, and is just waiting for an attack or something because this is trap.
Yeah.
Jumping in his
Peter,
head.
yeah. Peter's very edgy as well. Like she's just
Mary Gideon's
Yeah.
also very on alert. He's
Hypervigilant.
currently hanging from a
Upside-
tree upside down. He's very alert.
as Valentina reaches in, she's like, "Hey, I found a bag and a skeleton arm, but yeah, bag." Just kind
As
of
you
chuck
grab
on
the
skeleton arm.
bag, the arm kind of like falls loose, and all the small bones kind of fall away and apart and kind of like scatter across the floor. And you can see that it is attached to a body.
There's the rest of the skeleton here too. And I'm just gonna take the bag.
Hearing in, can Lemon see at all if it is like purely skeleton, or does this look like a dehydrated corpse? Like that's why it's being held up together, or is it like just a pile of bones that is just sitting awkwardly, like in a position like it was once seated there, like that sort of a thing?
Definitely looks to be a full skeleton. They were laying with their head on the bottom of the tent and their arm reached out like this around the bag. And as the bag was moved, the kind of skull was revealed. Kind of laying almost in like a sleeping position, almost as if they had their head on the bag.
Okay, what's in the bag?
You want me to look?
bag?
Do you want me to look, Cal? You don't want to look.
You've got it. I'm watching for shit to attack us.
Okay, I will look. I'm gonna open the bag.
Very first thing you see in the bag is a giant oval ruby with facets cut into it, probably about that size. You also see 4 sets of smaller gems, and then an assortment of coin.
Would the big ruby be the one? Do I recognize them as the ones out of the snake, or?
Yes, they seem to be roughly the same shape and size.
I think it's the gems we're looking for.
Yeah,
Which makes
okay.
sense, because that's what I was looking for.
Yeah, we should probably return them.
I think that's a good idea. There's
Before we
other sets of
return them
littler
tonight, I would be concerned that we return them and they're stolen again. Perhaps we should actually take them to Adelaide when we end our shift, have them secured by the right authorities until we catch these thieves.
Sure. Is it just a skeleton that's nude, or is a skeleton wearing any clothing?
Skeleton is wearing clothing.
Is it a uniform? Is it
It's like
Just
leather.
like what a thief would wear?
Very similar to what the body in the armory was wearing.
Mm-hmm.
Does he have any other daggers or coins or
Can
tokens or figurines?
look.
Yeah. Have a look.
Investigation check.
Does he have a claw?
No, maybe Lemons should have a look. I can't find anything on this body at all.
I was actually on my way already, mate. But yeah,
Lemons, I think we should look at the body. I'm pretty sure he's got something on it, but I can't quite see anything with his second. Yeah, roll 20s, natural 20s on the perception, and roll 2 1s on investigation. He can't find his feet. Knows where his asshole is, can't find his feet.
Lemons will go in and start rummaging through, see what they can
I've
find.
already looked there. I've already looked. Okay, you can look.
Make an investigation check for me.
Oh, right here. Investigation 26.
Can I give you a disadvantage because of the one? No.
Looking through the assortment of items that are on this person, it's very similar to the collection that was on the body that you found in the armory. There is a short sword, a curved dagger. There are 3 sets of thieves' tools. There is about 20 gold worth of assortment of coins in various kind of stages of currency. And there's also the small little kind of emblem of the bronze dagger.
All right.
Now, I'm pretty
There's
sure
also
this was here last time.
There's also a note in the pocket and like a piece of parchment, and it just has an X on it.
Like, actually, if I was to open it, read it, it would just be an X type thing?
Just a big scrolled X.
All right.
This is a bit unusual. I'm pretty sure that Rufus would have found these bones last night if they were here.
I mean, possibly.
I also think that maybe we should take these back to where they're supposed to be so we don't get attacked like we did by the, security systems for trying to take them where they're not supposed to be.
I would only argue that we don't know how many there are. We didn't even know these 2 existed, and we almost lost the gems. They almost got out of here with them. I would argue we hold on to them until we know how many of these people.
Something stopped them, though.
Something did, and something is likely to try to stop us. We didn't get hurt at all in that last scrape. We know this museum better than anybody.
Here's the thing I think we're skipping past a little, maybe, unless people are foreshadowing it and I'm just fucking ignoring that part. But the other one was on the ground, fresh wounds, bit of blood, right? Warm to the touch, assumedly not too long ago. This one's fucking bones.
Yeah,
which tells me, something either is able to tear the flesh off of a corpse in here, or
tears the corpse out of the flesh. Yeah, not the other way.
Yeah, or this guy's been here a long while, but I feel like that's the less likely of the 2.
Touche, Lemons.
Well, as we know that just 2 nights ago, last night as well, the gems were in the right place. 2 nights ago, the eyes were in the right place. If he's hugging these, I don't think he was here a long time ago.
More importantly, how does this also relate to our investigation of the paranormal events we've seen here and Reginald's disappearance? It is unusual that I think we can all agree this is not coincidence. Something is going on here. These events are related.
As you say that out loud, Mary, you hear a voice in your head as you speak the words, kind of before you even finish the sentence, and just goes, "Yes, finally, asking the right questions, but will you ever find the right answer?"
Well, you raise a good point. I mean, he's just talking aloud to himself now. Well, the right answer. What is the right answer? Yes, they are related. But not in the way that we're thinking already.
Is he just talking to himself now? I'm lost.
Pretty sure he always talks to himself. I don't even know what question he asked. I didn't pay attention.
No, the voice.
Always insane.
The voice. Oh, wait. Did you not hear the voice?
I heard
Pretty
your
sure
voice.
you're the only one hearing voices. Right this second.
Valentina, the voice you heard the other evening with the clock and the ticking and the. I just heard it again, and it was talking about we're finally asking the right questions, but how are we going to find the right answer?
Which question?
What I just said, are these events related? They cannot be a coincidence. We've just struck gold in some way. We just have to connect the dots.
Well, maybe it'd be helpful to write down the dots, and then we can kind of, see what information we have and what we're missing, and put it all together.
You know what? And I'm going to hold up the flyer that I picked up before as well. We should take these gems to Amelia Forrester, who is leading the investigation into the disappearance of Reginald, and see if perhaps Amelia could shed some light.
But I think the gems belong in the museum, and taking the gems out of the museum is not a good idea. We're supposed to protect the museum. Just remember the job description. You signed a bit of paper. Protect museum antiquities.
I would agree with that, Cal, but we weren't protecting them. They were about to be stolen.
Yes, and if we take them outside, that's a definition of stealing.
No, not without Adelaide's permission, but, we're running out of leads here, and we're running out of time. Remember, we're running out of time.
I feel like Mary Gideon's got a bit of a point here, because this happened, and we were none the wiser. We pop them all back, and, there's someone else hiding about here, because we didn't even hear them tiptoeing around or nothing.
No, I'm not saying put them back. I'm just saying we can't leave them. We got to give them to Adelaide or someone. We can't just walk out of the museum with the gems.
Well, I find it strange that these little gems, do you think maybe they fit the eyes of those animals that were in Reginald's office?
Yeah.
Because wasn't that room locked? There was nothing different in there.
And you know what, Valentina? You could make an argument that we're connecting the dots.
Connecting the gems?
Essentially, two unrelated incidents, his disappearance and this random theft. You could be onto something. Let's go and find out.
And maybe which side of the theft he was going to be on, because maybe, if he was on that side and not this side, maybe he got double crossed or something, or it went wrong, or somebody found out, or maybe he was trying to stop them and that went wrong and somebody found out.
True.
Because it kind of makes sense that they might want insider knowledge.
As you
And definitely have insider knowledge.
As you speak, Peter, you feel this cold breath on the back of your neck, like something's towering over you. And you just hear this raspy breath. I'm getting bored.
She's gonna just walk that way a little bit. I feel like maybe we should have this discussion in a different room.
The office.
Sure, I suppose.
Just before we go,
I'm
gonna use divine sense to see if I can sense any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet of me. Just before we leave.
You don't detect anything.
Okay. So, are we going to Reginald's office then?
Yes.
Suppose.
Okay.
Lemons takes the skull.
The rest of the body.
Only because I feel like we could cover more ground. What if we're wrong? We're spending all our way. It's something we keep doing each night. We keep putting all our eggs in the same basket. We're not covering as much ground. Perhaps two people should go to the office. Two should.
Okay, so there's only one problem, Mary Gideon, was that there's one
Keys.
set of keys.
Indeed, but can you
have
give us
keys.
each floor's keys?
No, because there's one key that opens all the doors.
One key?
Yeah.
Really?
Skeleton key.
I sort of just
I have two
point to
sets of
Pitapata.
lockpicks.
Yeah, I have them too. That's okay. The keys open the door, guaranteed.
Rufus.
We're all adults here, guys.
Not even close.
It was so serious
it.
for a second.
Oh.
I don't know who that was, but I don't want to know who that was.
I
The mystery is part of the game.
It's better, yeah. You guys will feel a faint breeze trickle through the room.
Was the moisture of someone in
Was that the voice?
Yeah, here's the noise. That's the voice you're hearing? The one?
That's a bit about a filter.
Rufus is here in spirit.
Oh, jeez, sweet Jesus.
I'm keeping that in.
God, dude, oh my God. Oh, I can't breathe. Oh.
Oh.
Alright.
Oh, dear.
Skeleton key.
Skeleton key, right. Okay.
I mean, there's a skeleton.
I have 2 sets of the lockpicks.
Sure, see if
Yeah.
you can open the door. Go for it.
What's my
Make a check with your thieves tools.
It'll be the same as my stealth if I have proficiency, yeah?
Yes, it's
Dex
like
and proficiency.
it'd be like
Sleight of
Dex
hand,
plus
Yeah.
proficiency.
Perfect.
Can I help by casting light on the thieves' tools to make them kind of like real bright in there? So you
Doesn't it?
No,
Have
because
that
you can't look in it anyway, really, as you're
It's
doing
made
it.
in that 20.
Okay.
That's all good. It's a 26. Wait. Yes, 26.
You feel the lock give with the slight shk of metal on metal.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. After you, Cal.
No worries. That's okay.
Well, do we want to try lockpicking some other upper floors while you...
As you stand there, Mary, you hear a noise from the door next to you.
I heard a noise from the door next to me.
No,
What
Mary,
kind of
no,
noise?
that's the room. That's the room.
Oh, the Sphinx! Ah! No, but I did hear a noise. What kind of noise was it? I roll perception.
Make a perception check.
The powers of perception are mine.
14.
Sounds like scraping.
Ah,
Like
oh, hell no.
The door's locked. It looks like the door's locked.
He's got-
Door's locked.
Mary gets a crazy look in his eyes. He starts backing away. He's like,
The Sphinx has come to finish me off.
Standing behind Mary, I've got the skull like a puppet, and I'm just like, what did you hear?
And a hand, like I did say we picked up the rest of the skeleton. His hand disappears. Yeah. What? Hello. What do you see?
Well, there was a noise. Something is alive in there and it's purring like a kitten.
Maybe it's another thief?
So where should
Could be
Maybe
a
it's the
kitty.
cat. Maybe it's the cat. Okay, let's open the door.
Oh, you open the door. I'm not going in there.
But then you'll be out here by yourself.
Somehow I fare better out here than I do in there with that intellectual superpower.
It's for children.
Children of gods.
What can I
Shut the
see
door.
in the DM?
You open the door,
Nope.
and two shambling figures both turn as the door opens, their mouths
Oh, I hate it.
locked in an open gape. They
Shut the
both
door,
just
shut the door.
begin moving.
Okay, shut the door.
Shut the door, lock.
Lock the door.
All right.
Nothing to see in there.
Is that another security feature?
I believe it would be. Oh wait, history check. I will history check.
Mhm. Make a history check.
Oh, with advantage. 22 vindication.
Finally.
There is a difference between animating a suit of armor or a construct that was made specifically for a purpose and something that delves more into the realm of undead and necromancy. And based on the figures that you just saw, you do not know of the museum incorporating anything of the latter into security.
So, if I could peruse unto you some wisdom again, the museum has never, let's just say, employed mummies into security. But whatever the fuck that was, that's not security.
Is that what the
Okay.
thingy you have is for then? The phylacter the thing.
Oh, that's for like, magical things and such. Let
Okay.
me
They don't
peruse
count.
it one
Sorry,
more
guys,
time and.
But yeah, we have to open the door and kill it. If it's not natural, that's our job. The night shift.
No,
you know.
no. We
was the
should
night
run
shift.
straight down. We should run
Open the
straight
door.
down. The voice said she's getting bored. We cannot get tangled up with another fight. Let's get to the office and take him there.
I thought-
Unlock the door and open the door. Like we got to kill these things now.
Yeah, we can tell the day shift. I'm with Merigidi.
As the
Let the day
door
shift handle it.
opens again, the figures turn back towards you.
Close it off. Gideon's gonna run forward and close the door.
I can take him.
We're
We
going
can
in.
take them. We can take them. But think of the time. The time it will take. We can come back.
How long until sunrise do we think?
You've probably got about another hour and a bit left until your shift's over.
Let's not get tangled up in a fight.
So what is the voice getting bored of? What does it want?
We're missing something. We're missing clues. We didn't even know. Like Lemon said before, we didn't even know those thieves were in the museum. There's something we're missing here.
You
And
just
we're
hear on
taking-
the other side of the door.
I think maybe we should have this conversation somewhere else.
Let's go upstairs.
Yes. No. To the office. To the office. Surely we should. I don't know. Like, but there's so much we haven't covered yet.
Upstairs, downstairs.
So are we
All
leaving these
stairs.
things?
I think we should attack them, but everyone else says no.
I mean, we can
think
attack them and like formulate our plan while we are attacking them.
I love that idea.
2 birds, 1 stone.
here's a.
I'll be the
If
stone.
we keep fighting, because this might not be. Let's say, for example, that's not security. Something is happening. We're recognizing that something paranormal is happening here. How many more attractions are we going to need to fight? Should we fight all of them, or should we try to delve deeper into whatever is causing this as quickly as possible? We are running out of time.
The door starts shaking. And it
Let's
hinges.
Just give us a second. We're not ready to resist yet. Hang on a second.
Maybe they'll,
Let's
maybe they'll
run.
just follow us.
No. Let's just go. Let's go. We're moving away from the door when we. Let's go. He's like hopping on his little feet
Which way are we going? Upstairs? Downstairs?
to the
Let's
office.
go anyway.
I think Valentina's onto something.
So downstairs?
Yes.
Yes.
away we go.
Woo! Transition time.
They'll probably follow us anyway.
Hmm.
They probably will. That's what I mean. We'll take them in the office if they end up following.
Maybe they'll fall down the stairs.
You know who might be doing this? Padro.
Patrick, are you here?
Oh yes.
And then
I don't hear
I'm like,
anything.
Merigidian is just flying as quickly as he can above the ground.
Lemons is trying to keep up, but is also going to have a look to see if any books are on the floor in this room.
I was going to
Oh.
say, as you guys
Yeah.
descend, there are books all over the floor.
Is there any smashed glass?
Not that you can see. Just books. All the shelves are empty, and the books are just splayed across the floor. Some with pages torn out of them. Some even have pages that have like stuck to the walls, and the threads and spines are just splayed open across the floor here.
Does it look like wanton destruction, chaos of the books, or does it look like there's a pattern in some?
Make an investigation check, looking for patterns.
May
While you're
I
looking as well.
participate as well in such a search?
Yes.
16 here.
I feel this is important enough. I'm going to use my Battle Master maneuver of tactical assessment, which lets me add a D6 to investigation check, history check, or an insight check. All right, that is a 30.
A 13 or a 30?
30, 30.
Jesus.
Wow.
I got
So,
pretty good combo.
Cal, as you're looking through the room, it just looks like wanton chaos. Some of the chairs are toppled over. Some of the bookshelves seem to be leaning at strange angles. They're held up by wires from the ceiling so that they don't topple over like onto people. Some of them seem to be like leaning on those wires. Looking around the room, Lemons, there isn't a pattern that you can discern, but this room holds a very significant purpose in the library and in the museum, and it is the room that is dedicated to the royal family, royal history, and things of great import. And all of the books that are kind of like torn and just like not destroyed, but that kind of have been damaged, look to be like history books of like events. Kind of looking at the title pages that you can see.
The damaged ones in particular, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So some of them are just on the floor, but some of them have like pages and things torn out of them, and you can see the titles of them as like battles, and it's kind of like events in history of like things that have happened, not necessarily like lineage related.
Skid to a halt, chasing Merigidian to look back. There's something here.
Yes.
All the damaged books, they're all about important events, battles, and the likes. I don't know if that's relevant to any of you.
Do we think that maybe Padre may have been looking through them because he was trapped here for a long time, he said, and he's catching up on events?
This was happening before we released him, though. We had books on the ground the first night that I believe Pitter Patter was the first one to notice.
And I'm kind of like, it's kind of bringing back my memory from like my dream that I had last night. Today, I don't know, night shift kind of makes it weird, you know? But I like part of my dream was about like scattered paper and smashed glass. So that's kind of this, but that's also making me think about the records that we were looking at earlier that were kind of behind the glass.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think we should check that out, maybe. Lemons is also going to just start taking note of specific books, like trying to figure out exactly which battles are being brought up, which elements, where pages look like they're being taken out. Like, this is the history of battles between XYZ. Oh, suddenly a battle between 1526 and whatever is gone.
With your roll earlier, I'll send you some details.
Sweet.
Because it was a very good roll.
Woo!
Merigidian also point out of like
this is clearly escalating. Whatever force is speaking to us, we're on a timeline here, and I think it's very quickly running out. Let's make haste over to the study, and then we'll check the records room before we go.
And also, like, if it's relevant, also part of my dream was that, like, the two figures were like following me, between like the rows of suited armor, which I feel like
Oh,
is yeah. So
that
that's like 3
is
different areas. So I understand, we can't get to all of them, but for the group's knowledge. And also, it was a dream, so it's not like totally factual. I've never had like a premonition before. It's just that it was kind of weird with the dagger that I saw before.
something speaking to you, Pitter Patter, because the rows of suited armor is where we found one of the killers, and we found the second one. Now the scattered paper, and like you said, the glass.
Hmm.
It must be the records room. Is there any other exhibits with glass that we know of?
Probably
It's
all
a
of
magic
them.
ceiling. It's a magic ceiling that could have been made of glass, but that's about it.
Hmm. Oh, Cal, could you grab the store, perchance?
Yeah. Before we get there, just checking to see if those crazy zombie, whatever they were, are following us. Have they managed to bash open the doors? So I'm just
The mummies.
Make a perception check as you're like listening out and kind of got your eyes towards the stairs.
Yes.
an 18.
Can't hear anything coming from that direction. And you would assume that
Yeah.
with the stone, you'd hear it kind of echoing down the.
Yeah.
You can kind of hear a little bit of like distant banging, but it doesn't sound like anything's close or following you.
That's just being aware of that. Yeah.
Mary Gideon, is it possible before we leave that you might be able to repair some of the books? Because I feel like we'll get in trouble for this.
At this stage, I'm more concerned that we're going to miss an important lead.
I said before we leave, so not right now.
Oh yes. Oh, sorry. I thought you meant this room before we leave this room.
No, before we leave
Uh,
tonight.
Yes, I will come back through and tidy some things for the day shifts before I head out.
Try and mitigate the anger that will be coming upon us.
Indeed. At this stage, I cannot see Adelaide getting upset at us. We're so close to cracking this case. I feel it in my bones, or feathers, or both.
Sure. I try to open the door again with the keys.
Sorry. Meow.
Is there anything in the room?
Wait, scattered paper? Is there anything here?
So the pamphlets that are usually stacked neatly on the table are scattered across the floor. And Pitta, in the center, the glass that was sitting on top of the table is, and the water jug, they're shattered on the floor underneath the table.
She's just very on edge.
I'm going to quickly search that as well.
What are you searching for?
I want to search for anything that's going to stand out in these pamphlets with the glass, anything at all.
Make an investigation check for me.
Oh, sorry. Investigation.
Does it look like they were like dropped off the table, or like what's kind of the trajectory of the smash?
So the glass and the water jug are here, and all the pamphlets are kind of scattered in like this direction. It almost looks like something has like blown through and kind of like pushed it all off in that direction towards the south. Mary, looking through, you can't determine any distinguishable patterns or anything like that with it. It just looks like something is just. It almost looks like the table has been like pushed and then put back.
And then put back. Why
Are
would
there any
someone-
footprints or water or anything? Like we've had broken glass. Does it look like any movements come through that and taken water with it or anything at all?
There's definitely water from the water jug that's shattered and kind of seeped into the pamphlets, and the ink is running. Doesn't look to be any footprints or anything like that on the floor.
Okay.
Don't cats like knocking things off tables?
Not like this.
No,
And
no.
remember, Pitter Patter had a dream of this. Shall we make haste to the office and then the downstairs area? Although now, do we feel like we need to go to the downstairs area? We found the broken glass and the paper. Maybe there's another room we could check before we go tonight.
The office,
Maybe.
just the office, I think.
Okay.
It's the office.
And
Oh, it's your
You-
office.
every now and then, you guys might hear Lemons is sort of mumbling under his breath repeatedly, like different little tidbits of information, trying to math something together as you guys are going.
Amanda, you coming? Like to get what do I see in the room, and what do I feel in the room coming in? Like that's
Sorry,
all alert.
can someone control Peter for me for a second?
Mhm.
Thanks.
Stepping into the room, it looks just as you left it a couple hours ago.
Okay.
Um,
Do you think Lemons we should put
Mary
the
Gideon.
gems in?
I mean, yeah, I think we should. I think, are they actually, Valentina, are they different colors, the ones you've got there? There might be different pairs for each of them.
Are they different colors?
Yes, 2 look to be sapphires and 2 look to be emeralds. They're both like gemstones, like circular.
Are they different sizes? Like one set's bigger than the other, or anything
But
like
they
that?
both look to be the same size.
Do I remember where they were? When this is the room I
History
had the nat
check?
20 on the perception. That's the room I had the natural 20 on when I found them missing.
I can also history check as well, potentially.
I'm just thinking because you guys didn't pay attention to the eyes when you were in there in like the first time, so I'll get you both to roll for it.
Okay.
Yeah. Valentina's just going to hold them out. Go. They look like these.
So what am I rolling? Am I rolling perception? Am I rolling intelligence?
History.
check or history.
Okay. I got an 11. My rolls tonight are
I've
garbage.
got a 15. 14 plus 1 is a 15.
If I ever lose my nods, I want to replace them with those. Something like them.
Oh, shiny.
That's it.
Wind chimes.
15, you remember distinctly that the leopard had bright blue eyes.
Okay, I'm pretty sure the leopard had the blue eyes, so we'll put the sapphires in there.
Okay, can you reach?
Yeah, I can reach it. That's okay. Get the chair and reach it up there. Can you keep an
Oh.
eye out to make sure nothing happens, Lemons? Like, I trust you to watch my back, brother.
Why don't you keep an eye here, and I will put my hand like this, and like another hand made of wind emerges as I use Mage Hand.
Ooh, I can see some advantages of that. Yeah, you could put them back in there. Save me losing my finger again. Yeah.
Yeah. Pass them here. I'll start with the blue.
Blue into the leopard, please. Yeah, I'll
Alright.
be aware, just keeping alert. I'll draw my rapier ready to go. Yeah.
Drift them up. Pop one in. Pause a moment. Then go to the other.
They slot in, but they kind of go in a little bit further. Like they look sunken as they sit in. Like the way, and you'll kind of know this just based on kind of living in the area, that there's usually like they're like sewn in and kind of like propped up on things, and it looks like what they were propped up on is gone, like whatever it was. So when they go in, they kind of like roll back in a little bit. They fit in okay, but they just kind of like.
Hmm.
So it's not like a sort of a puzzle, I suppose. Well, it was worth a shot, I suppose.
Gonna drift the hand over and just check the sockets first to see if that thing is in the other one. The thing that
You can
pokes me out.
feel. Actually, no, it's a mage hand.
Yeah.
I don't know if you
I
can
don't know
feel
if
from
I
a
can-
mage hand.
Yeah. I will.
I can stick my hand in and have a feel around.
There seems to
sure.
be like a little like wooden like key almost
Mhm.
that needs to be like propped up behind it.
See if we can do that. Fix them up.
And once you know that, it's pretty simple. Kind of like
There you
you
go.
like prop it up first and then you put the gem in and it kind of sits
There you
nicely.
go. I hold it up. Thieves tools. There you go. Pop it in. Yeah. Next one.
All
That's a
right.
leopard done. We do the other one.
Nothing.
Eyes are back in their place.
No, I'm kidding, guys. No.
Hey Peter, you were pretty good with thieves' tools earlier. Do you want to try and open this drawer again?
Pretty
Just-
good with thieves' tools. Yeah, she'll go over and I've just had a very fine balance on my headphones and I've ruined it. Yeah, I'll
Hate
give it a go to unlock the desk drawer if I can.
Mhm. Make a check with your thieves' tools.
Alright. 23.
Do you put your thieves' tools in, kind of jimmy them and shake them a little bit? And then you feel something give. Shk.
I think I did it. Does it feel like there's a tripwire or something if I am going to open it?
Just based on vibe?
Or do I see like
Can I have a
little
look?
like?
Yeah. Can we look? Can we help out? Some of
Vibe
us have-
check.
Yeah.
But also she is
Um,
about the vibe check. Yes.
Alright, make an investigation check if you're just kind of looking.
Yeah.
Inside check with.
7.
I don't think it's trapped.
She opens it.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
All of us.
I'm
or
good
just-
at those. It's fine. I'm a monk. Oh my god.
Valentina's standing pretty close. I'll get you to make a dexterity saving throw for me too, please.
Am I good at those? No.
That's a natural one.
Oh,
16.
no.
Plus 8.
16 for Valentina.
So as the drawer opens, 2 darts spring forward from inside.
Yes. Missile deflection will catch one of them. Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on.
Roll a d10 and add your monk level, and that's how much
Yeah.
damage you can
Can I
absorb.
deflect? I can only. Can I do it? Only do it once. or
Reaction
can I-
once, yeah,
No, I can do it
reactions.
as long as I have a free hand.
Yeah,
No
it's
way.
a reaction though. It's one reaction.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Yes. I would like to try and catch one.
Well, only one's coming towards you. The other one's going towards Valentina.
Oh, amazing.
Alright, so try and catch it.
Yeah.
So it automatically works. You roll a d10.
Yeah. Oh, that's to take damage. Yeah. So I automatically catch it with my
Yeah.
reaction.
Yeah.
And
And you
then
reduce the
I can
damage.
reduce the damage from it.
Mhm.
By a d10 plus 10. That's pretty good. 18.
So as you kind of catch it as it springs up towards you, you catch it, and then you feel your hand burning as you're holding it. And then it's just the burning starts spreading through your arm and kind of seeping up towards you. And then as you're looking at it,
Mhm.
this cloud of smoke just starts issuing from your hand. And that is 16 points of poison damage reduced. And then, what is that?
And then I throw it back because I can do that.
That costs a key point.
Oh, it does. I don't want to cost a key point. Never. Oh, good.
And then
That's good.
6 points of necrotic damage.
Okay, so I take 4 altogether because I reduced 20 by no. Wait, it was 16 plus 4, and I reduced it by 18, so I take 2 points of damage.
Mhm.
Amazing.
Valentina, so you take half on a success. So that is 10, 14 points of poison damage. Halved. And then 4 points of necrotic damage. Halved. As this
4.
sickly kind of green smoke just like burns as you are just stuck with this like dart in the side of your neck.
I would like to heal.
Was 14 and 4 the half damage or half?
No, so half after that.
Okay.
I don't do math for free, so that's on you guys.
Ah. Well, they were easy ones, so it's okay.
Doc does math all the time.
Oh shit!
That was
Pretty
on
sure.
Pitter Patter, right?
Yeah. Pit Pat took only 2 points of damage.
Pitter Patter, Merigidian does a wave of his hand and gives you some healing.
Oh, I only
14.
lost 2 hit points.
Oh, sorry, on Valentina, was it?
Yeah.
My bad. Sorry, I was rereading clues.
Yeah. Valentina took half, but it worked out to be more.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. 14 points of health back to you.
Sweet. So.
And Peter, as you're standing there, kind of just like reeling, kind of like drop the dart to the floor, you just hear this voice in your head. Just goes, you know, it's not very nice to go snooping in people's private things.
Do I recognize that voice? Is it
Reggie?
Adelaide? Or
Reggie.
Reginald?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sounds like Reginald.
Okay. Well, maybe you thought that before you disappeared, and she's gonna like go through the
What's your
whatever's in the
passive
drawer.
perception?
17.
You just hear
Uh-oh.
as you're snooping through the drawer, but make an investigation check.
Cal, do you hear that?
Does Cal hear that?
Yes, with your passive.
There's a ticking, guys. There's a ticking, guys. Can I see what's ticking? Have a look in there.
Investigation.
Yes, looking
16.
through the drawer. You find a leather journal that's like wrapped in like leather straps.
Okay, she's gonna grab that, and then she's going to exit the room and encourage everybody to follow her.
Cal's going to see if you can find the ticking.
It's coming from where Peter was standing.
Gideon's going to quickly fly up, retake the gems, just so we don't lose those. And
is there a trap or something I can disarm, or it looks like it's going to go off? Just thinking to try to stop it from happening.
I think if you close the door and put it back to how it was, it'd probably be all right.
I'll try to do that. I'll try to do that.
Just close the door. Close the drawer.
And relock it.
You'll need thieves' tools. You don't have the key for this.
I have thieves' tools.
Oh, yeah. Well, then make a check with your thieves' tools then.
28.
Yes, you managed to lock it.
With no one in the room.
Before we go, is there any rooms that we think in particular we should check out? I know what my vote is.
The desert room.
I think I stopped it from going boom, guys.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Something useful.
What room did you want to check out, Mary?
The room we've met Pedro in, I'd like to stop by and see if there's any clues we've seen some changes, some physical changes. Surely there might be a clue there.
Well, what did you find in the drawer?
Oh,
right. Did you find something?
A book.
Oh.
Can I open it? Is it like just bound, or is it like padlocked like a diary?
No, it's just bound.
Oh, amazing. I'm going to open it and just trying to flick through it briefly to get an idea of what it's kind of containing.
I will send you the notes. There you go.
whilst Peter Patter is reading.
Mhm.
Should we maybe try figure out what dots we have?
Yeah,
See if we can connect them.
Walk and talk. What do we got?
Let's walk and
Missing
talk.
guy.
You
Yeah.
guys also know you've probably got about half an hour left until your shift's over as well.
Oh shit!
Which
Yeah,
room
I
do we want to
guess-
check? I'm open to ideas, but I vote on the Pedro's room. And while we walk and talk.
I genuinely don't know which room will be best, so I'm happy to follow the majority.
I'm happy with the Fae room. I haven't seen it. Also,
Alright.
this book seems to be like a list of like artifacts that Reggie was working on. There's the Embrose, the Glass Shard, an Eversmolder, and then like places he could find them. A gin bottle, the first crown.
May I? I'm pretty well read up on these things.
Yeah, of course.
Grab the book, look through, just try to see if I can get a decent understanding of these items, if I'm aware of them, or
Make a history check.
regarding this, do I get advantage on this one,
No.
or no? Cool. Good roll. 25.
Ooh.
The list of items that it looked like he was working on, they are mythical items that are from like old legends and books, and it's kind of the folly of treasure hunters almost. These kind of artifacts and things like that. Sightings of them are very it's shrouded in legend and drunk tales that people tell of like their ancestors that used to, work with someone who knew about this artifact that was lost to time thousands of years ago. So the fact that he was working on getting these makes it seem like there's some semblance of truth in some of them. But you would also be very surprised if any of it came to fruition because of the nature of them.
Yeah, these aren't just rare. These are rare. Like, question if they're real type thing.
They're
That's
mythical.
very interesting. Yeah.
One could wonder if perhaps he has found one and brought it back here and started such events, put things into motion he did not understand.
Yeah, well, that's why I thought we should probably lay down the dots. And he's going to pass the book back to Pitter Patter. I came across, as I was looking through the books, bit of info, and I've been piecing it together, trying to figure out what I can. And it seems that there was a lot of info about sort of all sorts of battles fought across. This is the part where I butchered the DM's names for things. I apologize. Iafella and Catria. But there was a lot to do with one thing in particular. And that was, history buffs helped me out here, but from the year 746 years ago, ruler of Asrith,
History check.
when the first ruler invaded Aefella and tried to take the continent. And they were defeated in the Bigland Bogs. But all of this was said to be under a mad king who was thought to be possessed by a curse or powerful being of sorts.
So did any of those mythical items coincide with said curse, or?
Yes and or no, GM, did they? Am I aware of any connection between those stories and any of the items?
Well, it kind of sounds like the first crown thing there.
That's
Sorry,
what
you
I was
go, Laura.
thinking.
From what you know, there's no connection.
Okay.
Are we walking and talking up to the next level as well?
Yep. I'm happy to do so.
Mhm.
I'm just on a different page while that's happening, so I can't actually
No.
walk.
I'm
But
rereading my
assume
notes
I'm walking.
constantly.
Where are you guys going? I can just move us there.
The Fey room.
Fey room, I believe. Yeah.
Alrighty.
I don't know if
Room.
the name Ricardus Dragonheart comes to mind, but I think that's the name of the king.
But does that help?
I think this is all big concept. So let's say perhaps that Reginald did in fact find one of these artifacts and brought it back here. How does it relate to thieves breaking in? Why now? Why not before? This
No.
voice has told us that we've started connecting some sort of dots.
Well, that's it. I think this has to do with more maybe of what's being stolen, what's being taken maybe, which is
Gems.
why I think the correlation of these moving and maybe disrupted is causing trouble within these. Yeah.
I don't do the book thing, but do any of the items need other items to activate them or do any sort of weird magic thing?
I don't know.
Gosh darn it, I thought Pedro would be here or would leave us some sign.
Perception check? Yeah. Or investigation?
Sorry, where did everyone go? I've lost you all.
Rowdy.
Oh, you guys just fucking like.
We can't die if the DM doesn't know where we are.
Roll stealth.
Yeah.
Stealth from the DM.
So,
Oh, God.
entering this room actually should have been locked.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's okay. That's my bad. I was assuming that Cal was with you unlocking the doors. But entering this room, you can hear, like wailing, almost very faint.
Wailing? But I guess perception check, like screaming, crying, wailing?
Like
Japanese fleets.
no, it almost sounds like.
It sounds like Pedro,
Really?
but he's scared.
Maybe they need a prophylactic.
I'm gonna yell out Pedro's name.
Pedro!
Don't hear anything. The wailing continues, and looking around the room, these tiny like motes of light just are kind of like whipping, and you can hear the sound is coming from them.
Oh.
So kind of like cascading across the ceiling. It's like tiny motes of energy. Cal, as you walk past that area, you also hear crying.
Okay, I'll try to focus into the crying.
And I'm going to use Divine Sense again. See if I can detect any celestial fiend or undead.
Would you also consider these things spirits of nature? Perhaps I could speak to them?
They definitely seem to be in that vein.
Can I converse with said spirits then? After, of course, Valentina Divine Senses.
Doesn't seem to be celestial fiend or undead. Oh, actually, no, there is undead. Actually, within 60 feet of you?
Yeah.
Yes, you can detect undead within 60 feet of you.
That's concerning.
Oh God!
Why am I like really concerned that it's me though? Like, am
You're
I
already
dead?
dead. Yeah, literally, yeah. So she's pulling a glaive out. Guys, there's undead somewhere near here. like very close.
You know which direction?
Do I know which direction? I said I know the location, so yes. If actually
Here.
no, if it's not behind total cover, I know the location.
Here.
Yeah. Back the way we came.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
There is
Yeah.
undead here?
Back where Carl is. There's stuff here. There's kids crying. Hello, can anyone?
What?
Peter,
Over
what's
here.
going on?
Yeah.
Where Gideon's
I
gonna
don't know,
stay.
I
He
lost
just I
everybody, I
just
can't
need
find
to try some stuff.
Yeah, I'm
in
just
here.
here with you.
If you guys want to like go and investigate that, totally fine. Mary's gonna also try to investigate this as a two-parter. I can defend myself.
Split the
I'm
punch.
Lemons will stand in the doorway, looking both ways, keeping an eye.
Thanks, Lemons.
One foot in the grave, the other on a banana peel.
Yeah, exactly.
There's undead here somewhere.
Yeah, can I speak to the sprites at all? As using my druidcraft?
What do you want to say?
There is a sadness here, sprites. You sound troubled? Tell me, give me a clue. What can I do to help?
It hurts. Hurting us.
It. Not a he or a she, but it. What is it? Tell me, I'm Merigideon Hornbuckle.
Just pain. Just cold, dark. It's suffocating us.
Do you know from where it comes?
Everywhere.
Does it have a name?
Pain. We only know pain.
Do you know where Pedro is?
Gone. Somewhere we cannot follow him.
Is there anything you know in your wisdom sprites that I can do to help?
Pain. We only know pain.
All right, then I promise you, sprites, that I will do anything to end your pain.
They just continue, just flying sporadically across the ceiling.
Something deeply wrong.
So, Valentina, as you stand there, a figure appears before you. The figure of a small girl with her back to you, standing on tiptoes, trying to reach something on one of the shelves. She looks to be about 10 years old, and her transparent form radiates a soft, gentle glow. She seems to be sniffling, and she's straining to try and reach something. And as you step behind her, she jumps and turns to look at you, and then disappears.
Was that
Did
just close to the
anyone
crying?
else see that?
I assume so.
Can I determine what she was trying to grab, or which shelf or anything?
Looking around, it looks as though she was trying to find a book. So there's like a couple of books on the shelves. You can kind of sense the general direction that she was looking for.
Lemons, you're right there. Did you see the little ghost child? The
The fucking what?
little ghost child.
Turn around like hands out. Fucking E03.
It's gone. It was after one of these books. I don't do the book thing. You seem to like the books. Any of these important?
I know a little bit. As I walk up, dagger out, careful, on edge. And
I
peer
watch
over.
the child.
Thank you.
I will
Thank
protect
you.
you from the little ghost child.
Now I'm going to peer over and see if I recognize any of the books. If anything looks like it correlates to the books I was investigating earlier.
There are a couple of books on the shelf.
I need to probably sign out of it soon. It's 11 o'clock and I've got to get up early in the morning.
Yes. I'll send these through and then we can wrap up. These are the
I didn't even
couple of
realize it was
books
that
that you
late. I'm
find
so
on the shelf.
engrossed in this mystery.
I am terrified.
Also, yeah, very terrified. I don't like it when druid things are like, pain! And there's undead that we can sense. Oh, wait, was that the girl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nod
Sweet.
twice, GM, or blink your eyes?
It was exactly where the undead came from.
Oh, was the undead that...
Yeah, it was the
Okay.
spirit.
Damn.
Yeah. Yep. Cool.
Those are good
Fantastic.
sounds, right?
It's an encyclopedic
Mhm.
novel
Love
on
it, love it.
brainworms.
Like, are these good sounds or bad sounds? I'm concerned.
Yeah. I mean, you tell me what you think of these. This one, Bird's Downfall, right? Think of the name, think of the story. Cunning and quick, a raven-esque bird, as I look over at Pitter-Patter, must find her way to new beginnings. Faced with the monotony of everyday life, her life is turned upside down when shadow creatures from beyond the veil threaten to take everything she holds dear. Mysteries abound wait her, and can she grasp the magnitude of her decisions? Now, fluke, raven-esque bird, the rabbit's foot, as I look over at Cal. Facing the opportunity of a lifetime, a fey rabbit vows to do what he can to secure his future. However, dark force looms across the face of his future, and putting differences aside is the only way in which this rabbit can get lucky. And then I throw up the last book, and I don't look at anyone in particular, but The Canine's Vow. An intrepid dog set upon the path to glory through an unsuspecting new job. With new friends and allies, can this canine rise to the occasion and vanquish an evil force threatening to destroy his new best friends? Before, as I am finishing the last of that sentence, I immediately walk over to the other shelves to see what books are there, to see if they are following a pattern and there is something to do with an owl and
Yay!
An eladrin.
flying person and a ladron.
That may very well be, but your shift is coming to an end as the sunlight, the sun begins to rise over the museum. And something that you notice as the sun cascades over the stone walls is that the sounds from the Fey Annex begin to quiet down as the wailing dies. And everything is quiet and still. Pitter and Valentina, that feeling seems to wash off of you as you're standing there and the sun warms the stone walls that hold you. The feeling of being watched seems to disappear like a warm bath. All seems to be quiet now as Lemons finishes that sentence and looks towards all of you. The feeling fades as the sun rises.
Goodness, we got through another night at the museum.
Valentina's just like, we are in so much trouble.
We did
Can
nothing
we
wrong.
not bring daylight with them next time?
I just picture it like a ghost from Ghostbusters, moving over to the next box. We mustn't as the sun rises. Just no, my shift, my shift.
I wanna
Drag
know.
downstairs and outside.
Oh, no. I'm going to pick up Speak with Animals. I keep saying it, but I swear to God, I feel like I can work out what's going on if I can talk to the animals.
Well, on that, you all level up to level 6.
Ooh.
Yes! Very
Tonight.
excellent.
Exciting.
As the mystery continues to unravel and secrets begin to reveal themselves throughout your shift, you
We're starting to get
feel a
there,
little
guys.
bit stronger.
And
You,
the days become worse.
You want us to roll
Nerves creating
HP
heightened
now?
senses.
Are we
it's up to
rolling
you guys.
HP or is it just fixed?
Been rolling, I think. Oh, an 8.
Can't remember.
Oh, but I don't know what class I want to take.
Oh,
I
apparently
didn't
I'm
think we were
doing
going to
two.
level up, so I was just like, hey, yeah, I'm happy with this.
What's the chance?
I feel like we uncovered so much lore tonight.
You did so good, guys.
No offense, but like fucking finally. You just spent the first 2 episodes just like, what's in this room? All right, go in, close the door. What's in this room? Look around and close the door. Okay, we're doing this again.
This is literally
I
what
now
happened
have
last time.
55 feet of movement.
Jesus.
It took me a while to go, I've got locate object. They didn't tell me that they were missing the eyes out of the snake, so I'm just gonna wait.
Any spells? Oh yeah, give me no spells.
Alright, I gotta go to bed.
Sweet.
Thank you so much, everyone, for playing with us tonight. We will see you again soon. And rolling out for Raid. So, Monsters and Raidham in chat. We're giving love to these awesome people. I'm super, super excited to pop into their stream and see what they're up to. So, go spread the love.
Let's do
Right,
We'll see you guys soon.
it.
Bye.
Bye.